Welcome back. Just off the plate. It's episode 32. We got Armando. We got Lawrence. My name's Cody. Tonight's guest, a real coastal hotshot, Josh Zaragoza. Josh, welcome to the show. How are we doing, gentlemen?
That was a good intro. Yeah. He can't stop smiling now.
Okay. That intrigued me.
Hey, bro, he's gonna put that on his voicemail now. Like, hey, let me get a snippet of that shit.
Let me get that audio file.
Yeah, dude.
Can you put that on my voicemail, please?
That's nice, man. I appreciate that. That. I'm glad you guys had me on.
Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, bro.
You're here for a reason, right?
That's right. Sir. We're celebrating that win, dude.
Felt like fucking forever, man. I mean, that shit should have been done 2 months ago. 2.5 maybe, but I mean, the rain pushed everybody back, so.
Yeah. Well, I remember him and I, we went to one of the Hotshot Cuba games last season, and man, what a tight game, all the way to the end.
Like always.
Yeah.
That's always with them, man.
I imagine that yesterday was no different, or Sunday?
Not at all. Yeah. Both games. First game was 10-7, we lost, forced to game 3. And we won that 8-5.
Nice.
Yeah, man. It's always a dogfight with them, man.
Sounds like a brutal day. Honestly.
Well, so check this out, dude. Which
played in our favor.
Hey, well, yeah, I was gonna say. So I was there chopping it up with Jesse yesterday. We talked for about an hour, 2 hours, or some shit. And me and Jesse always had small talk, but we actually were talking for about 2 hours yesterday. And one of the things he said, and I was like, "What did you just say?" He goes, "Dude, I build my teams to play 2 games." He goes, "That's how I play my team."
You have to.
No, but it's crazy. He goes, "I want 2 games. We're built to play 2 games. Mm-hmm. I want to play 2 games." And I was like, "Who the fuck wants to play 2 games?" I know as a player myself to play not only 2 games, but here's the thing you gotta remember: it's not two 2.5 hour games. It's 2 9-inning games. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. That's big like that's 6 hours of baseball almost, basically, right?
Hey, they don't even do that in MLB anymore.
No. Yeah, exactly.
No.
They said 7 innings, please.
Talk about a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I mean. So like when he said that to me, it kind of just like my mind exploded. Like, damn, that's kind of crazy, bro. Because here's the thing: if your team can go two 9-inning games, fucking what's a 1 9-inning game? That's nothing. That's nothing. You're gonna make it through. You're gonna be like, dude, let's do some more. So when you got other teams like, I don't know if that's what Cuba's problem was, but let's say they weren't built for 2 games. They're used to just knocking people out and not even having a second game, right?
Yep.
So that's to their advantage. Like, okay, like now you just came into my world. Okay, you beat me the first time, but now you just came into my world. I thrive on 2 games. So
that's almost like an ace up your sleeve, right? Like, not a whole lot of people think about that. That's good baseball IQ. It's like, well, we do play double headers often, right?
Yeah.
And it could mean the championship. So I'm gonna do this, and not a whole lot of people's gonna think about it.
And your role on the Hotshots is the manager, right? So you're doing the lineup.
I do. I play a little bit too, but yeah, most of the time I manage. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Hell yeah.
You were in the lineup, I think, when we watched that game.
Well, that's when I met you for the first time, was when I was doing all the video for that game.
Yeah. Player
manager. That's right. You did show up later. Yeah, I remember.
I brought breakfast. Are we gonna go over this again? I brought breakfast.
Okay, so I was showed up at lunch, right?
Yeah, he brought breakfast at lunch.
Yeah, it was weird, man. I mean, ideally, we wanted to win that first game, but for some reason, I mean, the guys didn't panic. They knew what the advantage we had, and they stuck to it, and it worked in our favor. We did. I mean, now that you actually explained it, I mean, looking at the guys' faces from my team and their team, the dudes look drained, man. The guys going down left and right, collapsing, pulling stuff, not just.
And you guys were just smashing.
I brought vegetable juice, like 2 different bottles for the guys, just to give us that little clear advantage, But
I heard that Sergio brought y'all some melon,
yellow melon, dude. I was like, that's saved the day right there, bro.
Trying to provide nutrition, man. I mean, that's another upper hand.
I wish I had a coach like that to even bring fucking water, bro.
It's different, man. Even this heat is different. I mean, nobody wants to admit it, but no, this is different,
dude. Well, you got humidity, and then you're playing on turf. So it's coming from the bottom. I mean,
and then the worst field at Coastal. Things done.
So I don't play at Coastal. So what's the worst field? The first one as you come in?
The first one. The first one you see on your left hand side. The one like still under construction. That one
when it started.
And yeah, man.
That's the one I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Somehow we played our championship game on that one. So
let me ask you this: what's wrong with that field? Just I guess for people that don't play Coastal, what's wrong with that field?
The outfield is just like, what I'm saying, hills and shit. I mean,
It's like a pasture, right?
oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's terrible, man.
Like gopher holes.
You see a ball hit out there, you just gotta pray that your outfielder gets in front of it. I mean, it's terrible. But I mean, I mean, he's been working on it. It's gotten better, but I feel like he's kind of neglected it and kind of just, pushed us to the side and be like, oh, they'll finish, whatever, I just feel like we should have been on the main field, but
For a championship game, I think so.
Yeah.
For
Hopefully he
Who,
mows
who was
the
playing on
grass.
the other field?
I guess his other summer league that started.
The Picos League?
I think it was like West Chase and somebody, but I'm not even sure they played.
That
Because they
sucks.
definitely didn't play the second game. Like, we were like, should we go to the main field? And they were like, man, let's just fucking stay here. It's just one of those. But, I mean, good luck to him. But like I said, we're not going back to that league.
Well, check this out, dude. Like, if you think about almost any league, I mean, even when I played Oretta, your championship game was always on the best field. Whatever was best in that league, you played on that field. So
Right.
it is odd that you weren't playing on the best field for that
man.
for that on there, for that league. So
And even the other guys, one of the guys from Cuba mentioned that too. He's like, man, this is bullshit. I'm like,
Yeah.
tell me about it, dude. But we
Well,
both got to deal with it. So
like you played the season to get to that final game, right?
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
are at that final game, and what you said was two other teams that in the league had just started. I mean, it makes sense.
you're two
Yeah.
you're
bro.
two primetime team. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Been-
That's a good point right there.
Been doing some great
Prime time,
games.
prime time.
You don't want to put us in there. So
Looks like you
that
got
just shows how much you really kind of care about, I guess, your league or whatnot.
How's the section for spectators? Is it better there or at the other field?
Oh, definitely at the other field. He has
Okay.
like a whole build out for like a little deck. I mean,
Okay. Okay.
fans under some shade over there. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's just,
Okay.
and shout out to Cuba, man. I mean, they had a great fan base. We definitely respected what they're trying to do, man. What's going on in their country and stuff. It's
Oh yeah. true.
yeah, man. So we were a part of that. After the first game, in between games, we all got together and they're doing like their chants and we're there, clapping hands, just showing love, man. Because it was all love. I mean, we ain't got nothing against those guys,
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I think for me anyways, from the outside looking in, Cuban Hotshots is the name of Coastal for us anyways, you know what I mean,
Oh,
from
yeah.
the outside. I know he has the other league or whatever. I don't keep up on that too much, but I know you guys are like what brings it. I mean, me, we don't watch a lot of games because we're playing games, right? So, but that's one that we wanted to make to go see last season.
Yeah.
I would have went this season, but we were. I was playing HBA Sunday. We were playing
it's
our.
cool, man. It's cool. You don't want to come.
I would have.
No, I don't think you understand, dude. When we say that when we think of Coastal, we think
Yeah.
of the Hotshots in Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Like today, we
Right.
were explaining to you how we do the chapters, right?
Yeah.
So I was going through these two episodes from like early to mid June. These two episodes that we did, and those two episodes, when it came down to Coastal, that's all we talked about. Was like Cuba Hotshot game, Cuba Hotshot game, Cuba Hotshot game,
man.
because it's the two most competitive teams in that league.
Makes the headlines.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
Well, here's the other thing.
It got me out of bed. Shit.
It did. Shit, Cody beat us. Man.
That's right.
So
Them dudes is just so hard to beat, man.
No,
Damn.
dude,
It took like a damn year to beat them, man.
you gotta tip your hat to that type of team that could, stay undefeated as long as they did and be the team to beat. So
And
much
the fact that they went undefeated in their little classic they had at Coastal too.
it's crazy, dude.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
I mean, that's
right
consistent.
because it's championship and then the classic. Yeah, you're right, dude. So they're a great, they're a great team. But I heard they had an ace up their sleeve. That
Some might say a ringer.
oh yeah, some might call it a ringer, but whatever, right? But
Tomato, right?
tomato. But here's the thing: you pulled out the W. You pulled out the
Yeah.
W, and you did your thing. And it's. I think a lot of people are, and it was a good game. I think, right? From my understanding, it was a
great game. It was a great game. Both games, man.
Yeah.
Who'd you guys have on the mound?
All right, so ideally, I wanted to throw our guy that's been our guy on the mound all year, Jay Gonzalez. But he texted me like the day before or 2 days before, like, hey man, tweaked my elbow. I really don't think I can start, but I can relieve if you really need me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm glad when they're real with me. I'll never put the guys in jeopardy. So automatically, Josh Wells came to mind. Like, man, he did a job last time. You know,
Yeah.
he used our defense to advantage. I told him just those strikes, man. We got killer defense. Did the same thing. Gave us 5 strong innings. It was, Cuba led 1-0 for 5 innings, and then I bring in Dre. He was doing great, but next thing you know, he starts, pulling on his, I guess his hammy. He calls me in. I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Man, Mara feels great, but freaking, I think I pulled something." I'm like, "Oh,
Can't
shit."
push off.
Yeah. And at that time, all the guys are walking in and stuff. I see Jake right there. I'm like, 1-0. I just look at Jake like, "What's up? How you feeling?" He's like, "Oh, whatever." Like,
Don't you love those grunts? They're like,
oh man, dude, you can't ask for like just better attitude dudes, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jake, no, like, be honest with me, man.
You got to interpret that, and it's not easy to do.
And he's just like, "Well, look, man, it's either now or never." I'm like, "All right, man. Well, look, I need you." He's like, "All right, cool." He was cool with it. He was doing good, man, but it was a bad read because my outfitter lost the ball in the sunlight. That kind of just, opened the door for just a lot of other unnecessary runs,
The
man.
floodgate opened up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Brains at
I
pores.
believe that inning, they got 4. They got 4 on us.
we know that way too well.
They got 4 on us in the 6th. And then, at that time, like I said, we still haven't scored a run. And then, next inning, they get another 5 spot.
Oh,
Just
wow.
off just unlucky baseball, man. But the guys just didn't give up. They showed no panic and didn't do much. But here we are. I think 9th inning, down 10-0. Really, I think we've already accepted the fact. Like, all right, this is gonna go game 2. We ain't gonna trip. Next thing you know, I think I pinch ran for someone. I can't remember. But Mendoza gets on base too. We scored 2 quick runs. Oh, nothing much to it. Next thing you know, we got bases loaded. We got Josh Wells up the bat. He hits a grand slam.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
like, okay, shit's
Damn.
getting real, man. So here we go, 7-10, bottom 9, 2 outs. And then that's when they bring in so-called
Mateo.
Mateo.
But that's almost a win, right? Because you force them to play the guy that hey, this is our we're gonna use this guy if we need him. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that you did that.
Yeah, man. And honestly, what I think people sleep on too is during that time, we're putting all these random runs. All of a sudden, they use like 2 or 3 pitchers.
Yeah.
So we could have easily just like lay flat, let them get that win, not use any pitchers, But the fact that we made them change arms consistently, we were seeing different arms no matter who they put in beside that
That
starter.
kind of set you up for success for the second game.
People sleep on them, man. So yeah, man, we handle business and
7th spot in the 9th. huh?
right,
Wow.
quick.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in less than maybe 10 minutes.
And this was the first game or the second game?
First game.
Oh, wow.
This is the first game, and that's when they put their controversial guy, Mateo.
Wait,
And it was just funny, man.
What do you
'cause-
call that? What do you call it in the video games when they bring that secret? What is it? In video games, you bring in that hidden character that
Unlock this character.
yeah, kind of like that. You
Yeah.
unlock character.
The legend.
yeah. yeah.
No, what's funny is because, dude, we've been playing you for how long, You think we're not going to notice any, like, just random faces,
Mhm.
Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
if we're going to abide by the rules and, you should respect us to do the same, you know what I mean?
Speaking of, what is the rule when it comes to
All you have
playoff
to do,
eligibility?
honestly, all you have to do is play at least one game,
Really?
be a part of the roster, and play one game.
Oh,
to be
One game.
eligible.
yeah.
The guys we seen didn't play. I mean, no, it was noticeable, man.
One
You know how I
game?
knew it was noticeable is because I'm coaching third base and by the Cuba dugout, I can hear this kid talking. They're over here asking him like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how old are you?" Though he's like, "I've been topped out at 90." I'm like, "This dude is not no cute man. Come on, man." So it was just funny. And then when he gets to first, I think they put him in the game as a sub at first, and I walk up to him, I was like, "Hey, dude, what's your name, man?" And he smiled, man. He goes, "Mateo."
Try to play the part,
They
huh?
all the dugout just laughed, man, and they were on him all game. With the kid, honestly, he was a good kid, man. He knew that, it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
He knew that he was just there to pitch, and we were like, "Dude, you're all right, man. Come play with us,
But here's what's crazy, man. So in our on HBA, you gotta have on Saturday. You gotta have three games in. Sunday, I think you need to have 4. Okay. one game, you couldn't get this guy in for one fucking game. Like, that's easy, bro. As a manager, that's easy, bro. Like, you like, hey, man, I need arms. I have you in my back pocket. Let me just come in for like one inning, get one at bat, get the fuck out, and then I got you in for playoffs. If I need you, I got you. But you know what I mean, one inning is one inning, bro. It's not that. I mean, one game is not that fucking hard, you know.
And honestly, they had to bring him in to get that last out of the game. And I brought it up. We brought it up to the coach next game. It was all fun and games, but he was like, "Well, what does one out matter?" And like, what do you mean? What does one out matter? We put up 7 runs. Probably one
out does fucking matter, dude.
Right, especially when you can do walk, hit by pitch, and home run, and guess what? It's a tie game.
Right.
Yeah.
So, actually, and so it goes to the second game, and they start him, but you can already tell that it kind of bugged out, the Cuba coach, and he told us, "Oh, he's just gonna pitch one inning in the next game," but so we only pitched one inning, and we said we didn't think much of it. We were gonna play the game. The game was gonna be under protest, honestly, but I didn't want to win like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to let's just play. We're gonna stick to our original crew, and we're gonna do what we do. So, and I mean, we handled it.
So he started the second game?
He started the second game. He only pitched one inning.
He only pitched the first inning?
Yeah, he only pitched the first inning.
Is that because of you guys, or is that just because that's it? That's all he had, or whatever?
Nah, I think they may have bugged out.
Okay.
Kind of raised the flag a little bit. Huh?
Man, yeah. It's just, it wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Come on, like, especially
Makes
if you
sense.
get that win, you're not gonna like address that.
Well, but and again, this is just bad coaching and shit and stuff, because it's like, okay, it's one fucking game again. That's all you got to do. It's not even a full game. It's not, you have to be there 9 innings. You have to play one game. It could be, I guess, fucking some defense or whatever, right? And just be out in one inning. But the fact that you're willing to throw away the game because, like you said, you guys been playing each other for years, right?
That's what I was scared of.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, don't make no fucking sense. Like, why would you throw the game?
All your guys in jeopardy for one dude?
One
you know
dude,
what I'm saying?
yeah, just one dude. Because
after this whole season.
Yeah, because the thing is like, here's the thing. Let's just say those dudes, like, they bring that one game, they bring him in for that one inning, right? You already protest the game because the guy came in, and then they put 10 runs on you. They shut you out 10-0. Well, they just beat you. But it doesn't matter because you brought in an illegal player, and in the games, and you win the game anyway. So it's like you jeopardize the whole fucking game. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well,
so
jeopardize the whole season, really.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what are you playing for? You're playing to get to that spot.
So Jose Pedraza chimed in and said it should be more half the season played or close to be eligible to play playoffs, and he goes in his opinion.
Yeah, it should be that way, man.
Eligibility rules should be definitely enforced, man. I mean, it's just because it defeats the whole purpose of having like a legitimate league. You know what I mean? In that case, you'll just be having. You'll wait to the championship game and just have a bunch of random dudes show up, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I've been the best team." Nah, man. Where you been all year, dog? Like,
exactly, man.
I don't know. I think
I respect you more if you showed up with your original guys and beat us. I'll respect you a whole lot more.
I remember back in the day, man. That's how it would be.
And on Reddit, it was like that, bro. If you couldn't keep it, if you couldn't remember,
and they didn't have the audacity to change a jersey.
Yeah,
it would be like somebody from the Primera division come down to fucking play Double A. I'm like, man, hold on, bro. Like, what are you doing here?
And wear the same jersey.
And wear the same jersey.
That's what they did, bro.
That's like a slap in the face.
Yeah, he had 2 guys on Cuba's team wearing number 8 Matos. How blatant? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Just don't be blatant with me like that.
Yeah, and it's just that's just bad.
That's an insult on your intelligence, is what that is. You think I'm not gonna see that?
Hey, it's almost like that. It's almost like that. What was that movie when the guy says, "I'm 14 years old"?
Oh, that's the Benchwarmers.
I'm 14.
He goes, "I'm 12."
I have 12.
I'm 12.
Big ass Dominican dude.
Yeah, poppy.
You should have seen the dudes, man. They were just getting on that kid. But like I said, he was a good kid, man. He kept his sportsmanship up, and the guys were just calling him. They were calling him Dylan, like just being fun with him.
Trying to get every.
Yeah, man.
Hey, be honest. Did anybody say Cody? Because that's another good name,
Maybe. I don't know.
Look, I gotta say, so far, man, Josh has been the most welcomed to the show, dude. He has a lot of fans in
He
the
does,
fucking
bro. He does.
in the comment section, bro.
And I think that's what that should be from now on, right? Like,
Man,
if
is,
you're
that is that my girl on there?
Yeah.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Is that her right there,
Yeah.
Keith?
little Keith,
I was like, what
She
dude?
would,
I said, what
man.
dude is fucking putting heart? Well, this guy
She
Moy,
would,
this guy
dude.
Moy asked if you still wear a 5XL cup.
Moy, oh man, dude, that dude.
Yeah, dude, look, you got a lot of people fucking coming in on it, bro.
Was, the ace pitcher for the Hotshots for the longest, but he unfortunately hurt his arm. And
Oh shit.
man, that dude has shut down so many teams, man. Just a baller, dude. His little brother plays with us. Actually, he plays for TSU right now. Adolf Castillo. Yeah, he was a freshman this past year. Very good ball player, man. Very good kid.
Hey, Renee's like, we called them all the white names in the book.
Your girl said you still wear the 5XL.
Take it, baby. Take it.
That's funny, bro.
But yeah, man. It was like you said. It was just a little insulting. You know, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you gonna do this to me, man? You know, I'm over here changing my lineup fucking 4 or 5 times before the game even starts. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, they sleep on how hard it is to run, you know, men's league sometimes. You know, you have guys that show up, you know, last minute, which I respect. You know, as long as you show up, I can't say much. But, you know, you just start to panic a little bit. You're like, okay, I need to give them something at the beginning.
I don't think the word is panic. I think the word's freak the fuck out.
They sleep on it, man. Honestly, I changed the lineup about
I've been
4 or 5 times before that.
I've been
first
cursed
game.
out a few times for showing up late.
You know, here's the thing, Josh. It's like you hit it right on the head, man. These players don't know how hard it is to do that shit. They just feel like, oh man, it's just he'll figure it out, and it's not, bro. Especially if you're a player. Manager, right? You're trying to get game ready. You're trying to warm up. You're trying to do this, trying to that, and then you're worried about lineup. You got to keep scratching through.
Yep.
And then here's the thing: how are you supposed to? You're playing chess, right? You know, how are you supposed to plan out your battle when you don't have your fucking army behind you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So it's like, bro, you guys need to understand. I say this to my team all the time. You're a piece of a puzzle. I need you guys all here. When you're not here, you're not just a number. You're a piece of a puzzle because you're my shortstop or you're my first baseman or you're my left fielder. And now I got to put somebody that doesn't necessarily play that. They can probably play it, but that's not their position. So now I got somebody not as good as I counted for, right? And then now leaves me a hole where I had a solid wall right there. So it throws it off, and a lot of guys just don't understand it. And you know, when it's a legitimate excuse, like some people, I mean, he one time his something happened to his car, overheated, pipe broke or something, hose broke, I'm sorry, but he still showed up. You know, he showed up late, but he still showed up. So it was one of those things where, like, I understand that shit happens, but when you just wake up late, like we've had people, I just woke up, I was hungover. I'm like, bitch, the game's at 1 o'clock. How the fuck what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
I've done that plenty of times, man. Before I took over as manager, I mean, that's.
But
pretty
you
much
got a
was
different
me.
respect now, right?
Yeah.
Not, and that's why sometimes if I like playing with people who've managed teams because they can respect it a little bit more, right?
Oh, of course.
They go, oh yeah, bro, I know what you're going through, so I'm not gonna do you like that. And now if they do me like that, I actually get more mad because I'm like, bro, you know, you've had a team, bro. You know what what I'm going through right now. So, but for the most part, you know, it's good to have the people who've coached before because they understand. Hey, I'm not gonna stick you up. And like me, but when somebody asks me to play. If I tell you I'm going. Like, I'm not going to just wake up tomorrow and be like, hey, I don't feel like... Dude, trust me, there's been times where I want to do that text like, hey, bro, I'm not going. But I told you I was going, so I'm going.
So what happens when you tell 2 people that you're going somewhere and you go to the place where you play ball and you leave somebody else hanging? What happens in that situation?
Yeah, Armando.
I think that's a hypothetical question.
No, it's more of a theoretical question.
Theoretical question? Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. There's...
I mean, I should have known, right? Because someone once told me you'd rather play baseball than watch baseball. So I see you're back on that mentality. I should have known better.
Right,
Come.
So
Wait till October.
Dude, hey, you know what's funny about that is, like, I didn't think you were gonna go because we were gonna watch the playoffs. And we talked about it. Hey, we're gonna go. I said, yeah. And my plan was to go, bro. And Juan hits me up. Hey, man, you wanna go play at the Veterans League? And I was kind of like, fuck it. Let me go. I want to play. And Cody's like, I'm already here. And I was like, God damn it. And so when he was catching some of the behind the scenes stuff, I said, hey, see, you wanted to watch it from your living room. You wouldn't have heard any of that shit or saw any of that shit. So good thing you showed up.
So let me fill you in, Josh. So with the elephant in the room is this guy fucked us on one game. We had a pretty important game, I think, right, Cody? And he was supposed to be there. He shows up to the game an hour prior to game start just to tell us, hey, I'm not going to be here. I'm driving to Dallas to go watch the Dodgers playoff game.
No, it was a championship. It was
It was the NLCS.
Yeah, so you can't. I mean, they were good tickets, man.
Okay,
And here's the thing. I never
that's
do
once
that.
in a lifetime. I'm sorry, guys.
It is. And of course, Cody threw it in my face, and I knew it was coming. He goes, "Hey, bro, I thought," because I told people, dude, I'd rather, because I would get players that would tell me on a standard fucking Astros game, hey, I'm gonna go watch the Astros. So I said, you know how I know you're stupid? I said, you're gonna go watch baseball instead of play baseball. But whatever, go do your fucking thing. And so when I told him I was gonna go watch the Dodgers, I was like, they're gonna line me up, dude. They're gonna line me up. They're gonna.
Oh yeah, and we did
For like I think a
he
good
would
month.
preach that. Yeah, I mean, that's what he was known for, right?
Yeah.
You know, when the Astros went through the playoffs or whatever, 2017.
Oh, he would say that about anything.
I was going to games, and he's, oh no, I'd rather play
He
baseball than watch
he would dog you up. You would go watch a Texans game, an Astros game.
On, man.
You go spend time with. Hey, if you want to go spend time with your kids, he'll dog you for that, bro. Like it was a birthday party, bro. Oh, don't even tell this guy, bro.
You gotta be lenient with you guys,
Bro.
man.
Hey.
You gotta.
But this one's more recent. What I'm referring to is on Saturday, right? He says, hey, I'll meet you guys there. I'll meet you guys there to watch the game. Okay. So I go there, right? Game time.
And Cody didn't want to go either. He's like, no, I'm watching it from my living room.
I said, this is what I said. I said, I got a comfortable view on my TV from my living room. If you want to go, I will meet you there. That is what I said.
Yeah.
He says, hey, I'll meet you there. Great. We're going to the game. We're going to the game. All right. I get there. It starts at 3:56. I'm sitting down. I look at my phone. Hey, I can't make it to the game.
Oh man.
Dude, I knew he was mad.
4 minutes before game time. I can't make. I'm not going to be able to make it. No, so that's when you decide. At game time, that's when you decide.
Here's what's funny, man.
How long were you mad at him for?
Oh, dude, look. First off, because I knew he didn't want to leave the couch. That's why he was fucking mad. I don't blame him because he was like motherfucker. And so, but to be fair, defend me a little bit here is that the game was how much the game? 4, right? 4. And I went to go wash my car. I hadn't washed my car in a month and a half. I went to go grab me something to eat because I was gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna eat while I'm watching this game. And I was circling. I was just about to get on 610 to hit the 10, go west. And that's when Juan hits me up. Hey, bro, you want to play at 6? And I was like, well, I'm not going. Fuck it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go. So I decided to play.
Yeah, so he I don't know if he thought, well, I'll just leave him there and I'm going to go play ball. I don't know what went through his mind.
Yeah, no, and I knew it. I was like, and then because I wasn't sure, because here's the thing, I wasn't sure he was going to go. So when he said I'm there, I'm like, oh, fuck, he's mad.
Yeah, man. What'd you do with that other ticket? Did you just have
No, this was the playoff game in our Saturday league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't anything special. I mean, no, it was a special game. It's actually an interesting game, so I'm glad I went because it was, both of those games were interesting. Yeah. So it was nice to see that, there. So,
but you gotta know that, right? He does that shit on the fly.
Yeah.
Like shit changes like that with him.
Easy.
Yeah.
But
no, fuck this guy, bro.
But there's other players there. There were other guys in the stands, so I can talk to people. It was fine.
Dude, it's I give Cheeto such a hard time, bro. That like when I fuck up, I don't even want to look his way because I'm like, oh fuck.
You know what? And I've told him this before. If I fuck up, he lets me have it, right? But when he fucks up, I don't say shit. Because you know why? Because I'll hurt his feelings, bro. And then
y'all sound like true brothers, man.
Hey, this fool says I don't say shit while he's saying shit.
Cody, when I walked in, bro, they were arguing, dude. I think
That's why I
you
show
know,
up
honestly,
right when we're trying to go live. I don't have to hear it.
I think they left me outside the stand for. I rang the doorbell and I waited for like a minute or two, and I think I could hear them arguing.
Yeah, because they're arguing about who's going to answer the door. You get it. No, you fucking get it.
For real, man. So I'm just okay.
Hey, bro,
I had to do a second knock.
Dude, it was fucking funny because I said, hey, man, I'm going to send Cheeto to the balcony. And then I said, hey, what did I tell you he was going to do? He was going to do the, what is that thing called? The thing from the Goonies?
The truffle shuffle.
I said, Cheeto, go do the truffle shuffle outside the balcony.
I told him to take off his shirt. He goes, hey, Cheeto, shake your titties.
It's fucked up, man. Fucked up.
Hey, Bobby wants to know what you're drinking. And so does Jose.
I don't know. This is from that place, Margaritas to Go on Shepherd. I got the large spiked watermelon. I don't know. It's pretty awesome. I think it's vodka.
Nice. I got more vodka if you want.
I think Jose started a trend.
He did, bro. He was the first one to drink on the show, man. And that's the thing, man. We're out here to chill, bullshit, talking about baseball.
Hell yeah, man.
You know, talking about the games and shit. And so,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's BYOB. Go for it.
I mean, I figure you can't smoke. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
So does anybody know Rene Hernandez?
That's my catcher, man.
So
one of my.
So he
many
says,
good
does
catchers.
Coastal realize how much talent is actually leaving the league?
no, they don't, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, I've been telling Jesse, man, Dunn's gonna.
They
he's
will.
gonna regret it, man.
Maybe not now, but
You know, maybe if they watch the podcast, they would find out.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro.
I would have to see a total change in character from
Yeah.
him to go back, because it's BS, man. I mean, having to switch up so much stuff last minute or just not be aware of so many things, it's annoying to have to relay that into a bunch of guys that take off certain things to make games, and
It's a rough life, man.
yeah,
I was trying to find the game info, like on the website.
he doesn't.
So
in
I
nothing,
was
man.
like, well, let me see if I can make this. Maybe I can make it, but I didn't. I couldn't
You're
find
right.
anything.
Exactly.
I think the way we found out how y'all were playing at all, like schedule wise, was during a live, and in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we would find out about the
Yeah.
games and the times.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's pretty bad, man.
Well,
man.
and so that's sort of
I know.
that's sort of what the thing is. I think with some of the leagues that are a little bit more organized. Like I said,
Yeah.
the Coastal it's a little further than, let's say, like Obera's huge, right? But I think what they're missing is, man, if they could get like the stats and the games up on something
Like Obrera.
like Obrera, yeah,
Oh, hell
yeah.
yeah.
If they could
Hell
do
yeah.
that, bro, I mean, it would just skyrocket,
right.
bro. It would just skyrocket. But they're still kind of a little bit old school in the past, a little bit, because
No, you're right.
the
I mean, that's why y'all league is so attractive, man.
Yeah.
Because y'all televise it. It just seems very professional.
It's
Yeah.
on. It's on point, is what it is.
They stick to
Yeah.
their damn. A week
Yeah.
ahead of time. You don't got to worry about stuff being changed last
Yeah.
minute. Fields being.
the only reason it changes is because of rain, and he'll try to make it.
you
but
can't do nothing about
but
That's
that.
the only fucking reason.
That's the only reason. But otherwise, we already know a week in advance, or like a
Hell
whole,
yeah,
season
man.
in advance. That's why it drives me crazy sometimes when players are like, "Well, I'm going to town." I said, "Motherfucker, you already knew for like a whole month when the schedule was."
I think
like,
the schedule comes out like 2 weeks before the season starts.
yeah. So
And then you could print out the schedule, and then you could say, okay, I can make it to this game, not this one, this one, not this one, not this one.
Well,
Yeah.
but even before the schedule, right? You're playing in a Saturday
Saturday
league. Guess what?
You're playing on
The
Saturdays.
next 14 Saturdays, you're not doing a damn thing. Why schedule something?
yeah, it's
that's
true,
all,
bro.
man.
Maybe I want to go wakeboarding, or maybe I
No.
want to go fishing.
That's what
or-
Sundays are for.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Same thing with you
Yeah.
guys on Sunday, right? Hey, bro, do whatever the fuck you want on Friday, do whatever the fuck you want on Saturday, but Sunday, I need you to come play, right? So and that's what and the other thing I like about the having the website the way it is and the social media that they have, but also you got stats, bro. You got stats. Like you can
Yeah.
literally point at something and be like, look, dude, I'm kicking ass. I'm this is where I am with my peers. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this and I'm doing that, so you know where you're at.
So Jordan brought up everybody's talking in the comments saying that the Obrera should keep the stats,
Yeah,
and
they ain't gonna do that.
we've talked about this different times.
This league been going on for years, man. They ain't gonna do that.
No, they're not. Because
They're not gonna do
here's a
that.
couple of things. Here,
Well, one, he says that Balta runs like a youth group, so
But
it'll
no,
be
but-
already too much.
I
for
just
him.
don't see it.
no, but here's the thing, bro. This is managing 101. You don't do it all.
No, of course not. You got to delegate.
You got to delegate.
Yeah.
So you hire, you not hire. You get a couple of these guys that help you. Like you get people like Jordan or Ronte or some of these guys that want to help, and you incentivize them somehow, right?
Yeah.
Give them a discount on the league fee or some shit,
Right,
whatever.
right,
you know what I'm saying? Do something like that, and incentivize it so they run that part. That's your little, your division. Hey, your division of stats, the division of the scores, and whatever you want to do, but you do it, and you make everybody stick to it. Like, in HBA. We have to be uniform. We can't show up looking like fucking all-stars. We're all different fucking teams. Like, we got to show up in our fucking uniforms, right?
Show up like, yeah, that's fucked up.
And no, but I mean, that's what it looks like sometimes, right? But then we have to use iScore, which is like Game Changer, same fucking difference, right?
Yeah.
And there's a few old school guys that still do it with the paper, but then they'll transfer it over, right? That's what some of these guys do. But I know with 80 teams and some of these old school guys that keep the book like that, they're not gonna transfer it over. It's a lot of work. So it's just it's a changing of the guard, right? And as soon as like people like you and people younger than you, bro, that start to come up in the league, will start to go, hey man, let's use our phones. I mean, dude, look at Jose Pedraza for the Cyclones. Like, he has his phone. He's keeping the score on his fucking phone.
I can't do that. I can't manage and do that. I'm too into the game.
You'll learn.
Yeah.
Once you get into a league,
stats, and we'll have another guy.
Well, once you get into a league that keeps the stats, and they're gonna want those stats 24, 48 hours after the game, you're gonna. It's gonna be more convenient.
Do you have a guy that does the stats?
Usually,
or the book, I should say.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Usually, we got an extra guy or Jesse or like I said, an extra guy to do that. But I'm really too engaged in every pitch, man.
That's true.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in case I got to come in. You know what I mean?
No.
That's all.
It's that goes with the manager player dynamic, bro. Because you are like, I mean, there's like I've told Cody's didn't help me a lot this last season, and I've told him, guys, I'm like, look, man, I'm here's sort of my game plan with my pitching and what I want to do. But I need you guys, if you guys see something, call it out. Hey, man, this is going on here. Call it out. Don't tell me later after the fucking game is over that I should have done this and I should have done that.
Yeah.
Like, tell me then. I'm going to make the decision. You're not going to make it. You're just going to suggest it to me, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to run with it. Let's do it. Let's make the change. But you tell me after the game, after we've lost or whatever, it doesn't make any fucking difference to me. So, to me, I as many eyes as I can put on something, you let me know and just tell. I don't have to take your advice. I just tell me, and then we'll roll with it. But at the end of the day, it's my decision how we want to go. But sometimes I'm so focused in on maybe I'm just looking at the picture, but I'm not looking at the overall, like, hey, maybe my infield, my left side's kind of weak and it should be switched out, or my right field's weak, I should switch them out. Shit like that, sometimes I can miss it. I mean, this last game, Josh caught somebody batting out of order. And, it's like he was, because I was dialed into our pitcher that I didn't pay attention that somebody came out of order.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jordan mentioned that he uses Game Changer, right, for his team. Right, we've mentioned Game Changer and we mentioned iScore.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then Jose even said that he has a guy to help him run the book. Whenever he gets a little.
It helps. It fucking helps.
No, it does. Like,
plus, I'm too ADD, dog. It's hard for me to pay attention to stuff like that if I have to write or something.
Right. No. It makes 100%.
I'm down to run. I'm not down to write.
Well, dude, Stewart, like on playoff games and championship games, he'll bring somebody in to help him do the book. So like sometimes I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna go watch the game anyway. So he'll be like, hey man, can you do the book? And I'll do the book. Keeps me kind of focused into the game. But that way he's just managing the game. He's just sitting there looking at the fucking game, analyzing everything that's going on, and he's not worried about the book. You know what I mean? So it does help out. I do hear what you're saying. Me personally, we've been chiming in our HBA league to we kind of asked, hey, can we get an official scorekeeper, right? Because here's the problem with stats, and this is gonna be everybody, right? Is that a hit or is that an error?
Hell yeah.
Is that a stolen base?
I was
or
gonna say accuracy.
Accuracy, bro.
Is that a triple or is that a single with an error?
Honestly, when you talked about Obrera doing stats, I was like, I can already see some manipulation.
Yeah, of course, bro. Because everybody, there's sometimes guys in the dugout, bro, that I'll be like, hey man, is that error or is that a hit? And they'll be like, don't be a dick fool. That's a give me a hit. I was like, no. Is it a hit or not? Don't give me nothing. Is it a hit or not? Because most of the time, most guys will appreciate it. Most guys will like, yeah, no, bro. If it's an error, it's an error.
Keep them honest, man. Keep them honest.
I asked that question the second game. My right fielder, he hit a, his bat lefty, he hits a pop up to the left, and the guy's, running, and he just falls. And I was like, is that a hit? Is that an error? And they were like, oh, that's a hit. He didn't touch it. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, but I mean,
Yeah, some
to
people.
me, and honestly, it seemed like a routine pop fly, but the fact that he just fell because they were just so drained.
Right.
I thought it would have been error, but I just like to know, like, for a fact, like, so what is it?
Because
Cody's our stat guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people don't know what a hit is and what an error is. So, if you're ignorant to the fact, then you may not be trying to give somebody something that they do or don't deserve. You just don't know. Some people don't know
right answer.
the difference between a hit and a fielder's choice. Like, there's one guy on one team, he was saying, "Oh, man, congratulations, you got your first hit." And I was like, well, no, that's a fielder's choice. They got the guy out at second. He may be standing on first, but that's not a hit.
Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me, man. I can handle the truth.
Well, bro, so that's what Jose was saying. Fielder's choice. Some people don't know the difference. Some people don't even know that a sac fly makes a difference, right? Because that doesn't count as in a bat, right? It doesn't count against your average.
But that's what's good about iScore because it knows that.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
So Jordan said, "Don't ask Xavier if it's a hit or not."
That fool will Google the shit or something, and no, but
he'll get us banned off of YouTube too.
Oh, bro, hell yeah, dude. He will argue like, "Hey, no, that was a hit. That was this." One time, me and him got into it because we were playing the Cyclones, and they smoked one off of this motherfucker in center field, and they went over to Xavier's head, so Xavier played a little deeper. Well, they hit another one, but this time he was running back, but he was under it, and it went in his glove and it bounced out. And I'm like, bro, that's an error. No, that's a hit. I was like, bro, you were underneath it. Like, he wasn't capped, he wasn't stopped. I'm not gonna say that.
It was one of these numbers.
Yeah, like that. You're tracing. You're going.
Well, as
an outfielder, that sounds like an error to me.
See, I called it a hit. I agreed with that 'cause I thought that was a hit because he was running. He was in the process of running. He was ranging, and he's not just sitting under it waiting for it to come down.
Gotcha. But here's the thing: it wasn't a run. It was a trot. Like he was like, "All right, I'm here. I'm coming, and then boom, and then because it's X, I mean, it's like it went in his glove. It went in his glove and it popped out. So to me,
see, that's what I didn't see. What I saw is he didn't get there. He didn't get there, and it bounced off the end of his glove. It didn't go in the pocket and fall. It kind of glanced off of the top.
It's crazy how
that's what I saw.
Yes, right here.
Yes.
No, I mean, it happened so fast. Right?
That's what I'm saying. This is always just opinionated.
And to spring off of that, that's the conversation that I have with what I had with Jesse last night was these two opinions we're having. It's the same thing when you have a different opinion of the call from an umpire, right? You saw safe, you saw out, you saw a strike, you saw a ball. It's weird. We're looking at the same fucking thing, but we're just for some reason see two different things, and that's why when I try to analyze like if I see like a safe or an out, like an MLB, I'll watch it, right? I try to analyze it from like the first time I saw it because that's all the umpire got to see. So I go, man, and I'm like, fuck, I don't even know. And then you slow it down and you're like, oh shit, he got his foot in there, and it's like, ah, damn.
Let's see, but we've come to that conclusion, right? You can dissect an entire play when you slow it down at fucking 15 frames per second. You could slow anything down and argue all day
or take a snapshot. Which we'll get into.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. But yeah, no, it's one of those things, man.
Well, what do they say in court that the human eye is not the most accurate?
No,
like a witness.
Sometimes I don't even trust my own eyes, man.
Yeah. Well, they do. They've done an experiment where I've seen where like they took these people on a hike, right, and then like they fake seen like an accident, right, and they had like military people that right there off, they had guns or whatever, but it was fake, right, and everybody was traumatized, and then when they interviewed the people, almost everybody had a different fucking view. Like, that guy was 6 foot something. No, there was like 10 guys. No, there was 3 guys.
It's like daisy chaining, right? Yeah. You whisper something in somebody's ear, and then by the time it gets down the row, it's something fucking else, right? Yeah. It's just a different vantage point of what you're looking at.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, shout out to Jesse James right here with us.
The hot shots fool with the little, what do you call them, the COVID compliant masks. Yeah, so that's
He's
for,
outfitted.
yeah, that's for Jesse right there. We got the hat and we got the
That's my hat, by the way, Jesse. I know I can hear you being mad that I'm not wearing my jersey, but blame my girl. She ain't washed it yet.
dude. So but let's see, we had Carlos here. He was all thundered out, and then we had Jose. He was all cycloned out. Yeah. So I'm just saying, hey, if he has a kind of good point. But we got his hat. We got it up here.
My bad. Yeah.
No, you're represented. You're represented.
Yeah. So
That's right, man. But you know, as far as that second game, man, that second game was pretty interesting too, though.
yeah.
Who went on the mound?
Second game. So after all that happened, the first game, Jake, you know, even though, you know, prior he told me he tweaked his elbow, he wanted to stay and finish the game, man. I mean, he knew what was at stake, and he wanted, I guess, eat up those innings for us. And I tried to take him out. I tried to, like, Jake talked to me, but every time I want to go talk to him, he's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh.
Garrett told you, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? You're in that zone. I'm not going to fucking blame you. You know, I'm not going to fuck with you.
Now, if he's doing horrible...
Nah, he
No,
wasn't,
I'm just saying hypothetically. If he's doing horrible, says get the fuck out of here. What are you telling me?
Oh, no, I'm like, dude, I'm not. No.
Give me the fucking ball!
No, you're not going to do that. But nah, you could just, I just heard the baller in him. He hung in there. He ate up those innings for us, which was crucial. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I think the only arms I had left was, like, you know, Mendoza. Phillip Jones was, you know, a big starter that I didn't want to eat him up. So I was like, if anything, I got to say Phillip Jones for second game, you know, which, it all, like I said, it all worked out. Jake finished the game for us. So second game, Phillip Jones starts for us. Guy goes 9 innings, man.
Complete game.
Complete game, man.
That's what you want. I mean, you couldn't ask for more.
Guy goes 9 innings. We were up 3-0 for the most part. I think like the 4th inning they scored 2, so it's 3-2, and then like top 7, because we're a home team both games. Top 7 they put up a 3 spot, and now they're up 5-2, and then that's when bottom of the 7th we put up a 5 spot. just kept
Answer back.
Just kept putting pressure, man.
You gotta love those type of tit for tat games.
I mean, just guys just constantly putting the ball in play. I mean, people sleep on that. Not easy outs. Yeah, but once we put up that 5 spot, you can tell that they were just shot, man. They were, like I said, multiple guys on their team just holding their
Let me ask you,
hamstrings.
how was the picture, right? Because here's kind of like the, maybe you can, I don't know if it's an elephant in the room, but I mean, obviously Yusuf wasn't there, and he's a big factor, right? So I'm not saying he's not unbeatable or none, you know, nobody can touch him, but he is an X factor. He's a factor that, like, man, he can change the way the game goes. So did they have anybody that was at his level, or
honestly, the pitcher for game 1 that they threw, I guess that's maybe their second ace, El Tanque. Big old dude.
Yeah, we know him.
Man, he did a job, man. He was. I mean, he had us to 0 for freaking 8 innings. You know, it was when they started to change that. That's when
that dude is massive, bro.
He is. He's a man.
He is his name.
Honestly, the second game, he was their biggest hitter, man. He got their clutch hits. But I mean, like I said, we just kept applying that pressure.
He must be intimidating on the mound, also.
He's like 6'4", right?
Oh man, honestly though, we did have terrible umpire. I've never seen this dude.
Hey,
And I love the game.
Hold on. We're gonna do a live disclaimer right now.
I was gonna say, be very careful because you might offend Jesse James. That subject is very sensitive to him.
No, honestly,
you might get rung up on it.
Jesse was there.
I'm just saying.
Everyone can vouch. It was honestly, it was getting to the point to where it was getting kind of a little weird. You know what I mean? When everything's kind of going against. I don't know if it's you're letting Cuba kind of, you know, force your hand to make certain calls or what. I don't know, but it got a little weird at one point. But
I think,
like I said, I got some classy guys, man. They didn't get too crazy. You know, they stayed in the game. You know, they knew what was at stake and they handled business, man.
I think when we went to last year's championship game, Cody and I think in Cheeto kind of made that comment, like when I think you guys only had one umpire, And I'm like, that's not by mistake. And it was Rhino, right? You know, Rhino don't put up with no shit, man. He'll take the shit talking and he'll dish it right back, right?
Is your mom on here?
That's my mom, man. That's my mom. You know, I just happen to glance at the screen every now and then.
She's like, that's
Every
my
time
child.
glance,
I was like, who the fuck?
that's my mama, man.
Damn, that's dope, bro. I
No,
like
we
that.
have to make Josh read those comments.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm one of those dudes with those glasses that can't see. These things help a bunch, but I mean, it's supposed to help me see far because I can see up close fine, but
So you're nearsighted.
yeah, exactly.
That's funny, man. But
Yeah.
but you know, here's the thing. Like, you know, when you got those, when we were there that Sunday, we're like, well, I think the only one umpire showed up that was not by accident. And when they looked at the schedule and go, Cuba, fuck that. And because, you know, almost every call, they were like arguing every fucking call, like
It's
every
crazy,
little thing.
man.
And it's like, you know, as an umpire, I gotta believe you get tired of that shit. So, I kind of agree with what you're saying that
Yeah.
probably they've
Influenced them a little bit.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I said, I don't like to blame it on that. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that we didn't hit, you know what I mean, for 9 innings, you know, we should have put up something, you know. But, yeah, man, it was bad. Once that second game came around, when the umpire switched, it was a lot better. I'll give it to the other guy. He had a better idea of what he was doing.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, luckily you didn't have to it didn't affect the games too much, right? I mean, you got the result that you wanted.
Exactly.
And one of the things that I had, you know, when I was having the conversation with Jesse yesterday was until I see a fucking guy, a runner, go you know, run to first and get called safe, knowing that he was fucking out, and him walk off the fucking bag and go, umpire, you're wrong, I'm out. Until I fucking see that hell freeze over, right? That'll never fucking happen. So when somebody says, oh, we just want to get it right, no, you don't. It just didn't go your way, because when it goes the other way, you're not helping that other team. Hey, hey, you're right. That guy, you know, that coach is right. You got it wrong. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna fucking do that.
That'd be the day.
That'll be the fucking day, right? So that's why for me, I just stay neutral. Like, I don't say shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with the call. You know, if it's really like where I can maybe get an appeal, I will, you know, go talk to the umpire in a polite way. But as far as like, I'm not gonna sit there and just chew the dude out. You know, I'm not gonna do that, because I'm not gonna get those 50-50 calls.
You're not scoring any points.
Yeah, you're not scoring any points. And
But how many times do we preach that, though?
yeah,
right?
and people still fucking not do that. I gotta figure out what episode that is where Philip was on there, but so I can remember, because I gotta go, hey, you gotta go watch episode blah. But that's the thing, bro. Is like, no, you're not when you break it down like that, you're not arguing. You're not arguing that we want the umpire to do it right. You're just arguing that you want your calls to go right, because you know, when you're sitting at like, I've been at second base, and you know, let's say the umpire's zone is a little different, you know, a little wide or something, and then I'll tell the guy, I'm like, yeah, well, remember, when you go up there, it's gonna be the same fucking zone, so be prepared for the same fucking thing.
Sometimes.
So, well, no, yes, I agree. But what I'm saying is, still, you're going to get some of those calls that are going to be questionable. And so, although right now you're laughing, you're smiling because it's going your way, you're going to go up there and you may not like what you see. So, but we're all human, bro. At the end of the day, we're all fucking human. We don't. And just like me and Cody had that discussion about the hit or not hit, or what we saw, I saw something different than he did. So to me, it's a moot point, man. It's a moot point to argue. There's, you know, it's like, hey, man, you hope that the baseball gods make it even out. You know what I'm saying? That somehow you get a call that goes your way, and that's it.
That's all that sucks. I was like, man, you know what? The baseball guy's gonna see what's up.
Is this a segue into something?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I went into
Because
the
it could
umpires.
be.
Yeah, I know. I think I went into the umpires enough, in enough because
Josh Will says, so stop lying, Mondo.
you know. But yeah, you know, it's what is it?
Jordan said, the more you stutter, the more it sounds like you're fucking lying.
All right. I'm like, oh shit, what did I say? What did I say? I don't know what to do with my hands. No, but no, it's a touchy subject, because I'm tired of getting hosed out and getting hit by pitchers, and then I'm getting hosed out at first strike. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But I hope that Jesse understands that video was not meant to bash the umpire.
Ah, never, dude.
Yeah.
It's all right. He'll get a little stubborn at one point, but he listens after a while.
Yeah.
Well, let me go into this HHL
Let's do it, bro.
for the schedule real quick. Got some games coming up.
But no action
No action.
to talk about
No,
because we cannot make up the makeup games.
you cannot.
No.
Or will
we,
not.
we have not been
Rain.
able to make up the makeup games.
That sucks, man.
Because
I
of
hate
rain. Because of rain.
I hate
Can't
the
wait to
rain.
fucking raining. Dude.
Has it been raining?
Yeah.
I used to get mad at my dad when I was little, and he'd be like, "Son, I mean, what can I do? I mean, I can't stop the rain."
Yeah.
Stop it.
I
So,
hate the rain.
so we got Friday on the 23rd. Marauders versus the Panthers.
Hopefully.
Yeah, probably not.
Which
Was
is
it-
a makeup game.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought we were in the playoffs.
No, we can't get to the playoffs because we can't make up these
How
makeup
far are y'all
games.
behind?
2 games.
That's not too bad.
Well, it is when you can't play them for 3 weeks.
Okay. Touche.
That's what I'm saying. These makeup games have been getting canceled
All of
like
a
3
sudden.
times in a row.
Yeah, and
So-
see, and it's cool. What's kind of good is that we're not right now. We're not playing, but when we were playing, it was like, all right, cool. It's the week game. The
Yeah.
week game didn't get it. We get it on Saturday. We'll get it on Sunday. But
Yeah.
right now, we're not playing Saturday. We're just watching. We're spectators now.
And the problem with that is when you have a crappy game like we did, the very last one, the best thing to do is go play another game, but we can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And, so we have to dwell on that.
And you can't even get your fix now because of all the rain.
yeah. So,
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I feel you. So another game happening on the 23rd. We got the Cyclones versus the Diablos. And then next Tuesday, which I think is a weird day.
trying to get them in because there's no more 40 and up games. I think they've played them all because they normally play on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, here's the thing too. I'm glad, the reason he's bringing it up is because obviously we go live on Tuesday. So remind me that we either, if it rains
Do it on a Wednesday.
or whatever. Yeah, but we just know.
I think
that-
next week is gonna be a weird schedule for the podcast.
here's what's funny. It's not gonna fucking rain, and we're gonna have to play on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or you let me borrow the drone and I go do a live podcast of the game.
Bro, you had your chance. You weren't there.
Oh bullshit. Anyways,
You're not trained.
you don't have. This dude is not even trained, bro.
Hey, Cuba had a drone the whole game, man. I thought they were trying to steal signs.
Really?
I wouldn't doubt it,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
just kidding.
That'd be fucked up,
Hey,
though.
man, but I wouldn't count them out of anything. You know, we had a
Yeah.
game plan going into those games, and it worked.
Yeah.
So,
that's important.
so next Tuesday you are scheduled to play the Thunder,
All right.
Mm-hmm.
and that's all the news I got for HHL.
Damn.
That's all I got, G.
Okay.
Oh, and they were supposed to have tryouts today.
Oh no shit.
Remember I told you on July 20th?
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, I
What's
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Hey,
didn't
so
know.
like I told you earlier, how's that Friday night league looking?
So it's
'Cause we're coming.
Yeah, I know, man.
We're
Hot shots are
for
coming.
that. And
So-
Oberra.
It's gonna be interesting because
It's gonna be fun.
it is because you guys gonna play Friday
Yeah.
and then have a rest day on Saturday and then hit it
Mhm.
again on Sunday.
How does Jordan know that your friend flew the drone? Huh?
How does he know? What did he say? Armando?
Armando's friend flew the drone.
I think he just said it from the last show. See, he's a very good fan of the show. So, but that friend of mine did it out of spite. He goes, "Let me fly it." He didn't even care to fly it. He's like, "I just want to fly because Cheeto wanted to fly it."
The spike fly.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
You know, that still lives in my fucking head. I go home every day. I was like, this motherfucker wanted to fly the drone just to piss me off.
That's it, bro. Because here's the thing: I could just see Cheeto. I didn't do anything. I go, "Yeah, you fucking did. You crashed it into the fucking tree." I could. See
I've
it.
never crashed a drone, so
Well, you want. There's always a first. So.
And if you do, it's going to be his.
Well, dude. So CJ got the. So he was talking to me about drones, and I bought the same drone that he did, and he took it to Costa Rica or some shit, and he crashed it, and he was asking me how to fix it. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to
send
fix
it back.
Yeah, and I guess you got to follow up with him and see if he ever got it fixed, or if he's watching, let me know. But yeah, he crashed his shit. I mean, you got to be careful, man. I mean, it's an expensive toy.
Hell yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never flew one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, you when you first do it, you want to do it in an open area, but he was like, I think he was trying to fight it in the fucking mansion he was in, so it didn't work out so well.
That's some shit I would do.
You know?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna test it here. It should.
should be
Nothing
fine.
should happen.
Yeah,
He probably broke a chandelier going in.
Yeah, hits a ceiling.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because the other thing too is like when what the thing with those drones is it has like 15 satellites or whatever that's locked in, so it knows where it's at on the earth. When you go inside, the GPS doesn't grab. So now it's like, hey, I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
It starts this little free floating.
Dude, and then you freak out. Like all of a sudden, what do I do? And like you're like, oh shit! Instead of going right, you go left and crash it. So
It's like
you
misreading
That's why
a
you
ball,
don't-
right?
Huh?
It's like misreading a pop fly.
Well, that's why you don't fly drones inside.
Yeah, it's true, dude. It's true. So, but
If you're good at editing, you stop the drone at the door,
yes, and then you walk in.
and then you walk in with the gyro or the
stick.
yeah, the stick.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a dope watch. But
You want to get into HBA?
Yeah.
Do we have anything for HBA?
Oh yeah.
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We got some good content.
Because I'm cutting the live off in an hour, which is 30 seconds
Hey,
from now.
dude,
I'm just gonna cut the.
Hey, do you know
I
what?
gotta edit. I gotta do the chapters for this shit.
He's got to help out with my editing, so that's why he's like, "Hey man, can we keep these down?" I said, "Oh, now you part of the pain. Now
okay,
you know."
okay.
The first 37 minutes was Josh talking about the game, so now I'm like, oh, that makes my job a little easier.
There we go.
Well, so here we go. Let's get into it. Right?
Get into it.
Crazy games.
It was.
Dramatic, high, tense games.
Yeah, it was a very, very
I
good
see some
second.
highlights, man. I love it.
Both one-run games.
Oh, I love
One
it.
was a walk-off.
Hell yeah.
First game, the Pelicans and the Redbirds, and the Pelicans walked it off in the ninth.
Yeah.
Wow.
It came down to the wire on that one, didn't
Dude,
it?
and what was crazy, it was a full count. Bases loaded, full
Yeah.
count. So it's like,
Who was batting?
no, who was it?
Was it our?
I think it was Bobby.
Was it Bobby?
I think so. I didn't go to that game. I had it on the TV. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either, man. But it was bases loaded, right? And they were down one run, and so you either were gonna walk in the run, pie up the game, right? Or strike them out, and then I think the game would have been over because I think they had 2 outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 outs.
Or you get a hit
Oh,
and
no.
you walk off.
Oh no, you know what? I think they had 1 out because they could have hit into a double play, and that would have ended the game.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, I think that's what it was. It was a single and drove in the winning run.
See, no, it was a double.
Was it? Okay.
Because he hit it. Because see, what happened is the tying run was on third. The winning run was at second.
Right.
So what happened? What it looked like to me is that the left field was playing in a little bit, and so I guess they're trying to kill the single or
Cut it
whatever.
off, yeah. Get
Yeah.
the guy at second.
Yeah, and the guy just put enough air on it, and it just floated. As soon as I seen the guy turn his back on the camera, I was like, oh, dude, it's over his head. Now
Yeah.
he could have, done a Willie Mays and caught it like that.
I'm,
but
I'm hearing
Wait,
a,
hang-
I'm hearing
hang
a
on.
contradicting story.
Hang on. All right. Okay, I remember the play now. All right. I do remember now. When I first saw it, off the bat, I thought, well, that's a fly out.
Yeah.
I think it was a misplay. I don't think it was a double. I think it was a misplay.
Well, because I'm saying he was
By
playing
the left
shallow.
fielder.
No, because he was playing shallow.
Okay.
I think if he plays normal depth, it's a pop fly. Yes.
But I heard he ran in, and then had to run back.
But it was a pop up, right? So everybody said he took a step in, right? But it was a pop up. So what I'm saying is that he was playing too shallow to go that far back. So
How far did he go back?
he went pretty far back, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went pretty far back. So what I'm saying is if he's playing standard depth, he would take one step in, and that still wouldn't be enough to mess him up. He would still catch that ball. But because he was playing in, and you took that one step forward, like, oh shit, now I got to go back. It just went over his head. The guy got enough. See, like even Juan says, they were playing shallow.
Yeah.
Are you saying he's supposed to take one step in or
Well,
one step back?
see,
from
that's
the
what I'm
ball?
about to say. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's a mistake.
Yeah,
You are
you're
not supposed to go in
you're
when the
supposed to
ball
step
hit.
back as an outfielder.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if he's playing normal depth and he makes that mistake to take the step in,
Yeah.
it still doesn't mess him up not to be able to catch that ball.
Yeah.
But because he was playing shallow and now you took a step in, now that really puts you behind the ball, right? Now you really got to run back. So it was one of the ones that, like I said, it looked like a pop fly, but it just it just kept on going.
Yeah.
And
Jose said it was a routine pop fly that got missed.
Damn.
That's what I thought.
but here's the thing.
That's what it
But,
looked
but,
like.
yeah, but look at Juan. Juan says they're
I
playing
wasn't
shallow.
there.
Yeah.
But look, Juan says, and you.
It's one of those opinionated things we were talking
Yeah,
about. You know what I mean?
And because the cameras don't catch the outfield, that much.
It doesn't give the depth perception on how far something really
Yeah,
went.
I mean, it would be nice if we had the left fielder here from the Redbirds, but I talked to a couple of Redbirds because I played with them on Cyclones on Sunday, and I said, hey, I think the guy was playing kind of shallow, and he's like, yeah, he was playing a little shallow because their logic was, which makes sense, is they hadn't hit anything hard on the guy. Because Tim Jones was pitching. Tim Jones is a great
pitched
pitcher.
the whole game.
So it's like, well, why should you play deep if they never even gone that deep? So you're gonna rob everything in the dead zone, and so but that one he just got enough on it.
Okay, but first of all, the way I'm seeing it, right? It's a left-handed batter.
Yep.
Left field playing shallow.
Yep.
You're only playing shallow just for those balls, right? Just for those little line drives, those Texas leaguer bullshit.
For a slap.
Yeah.
No.
Anything in the air that you automatically read as a pop up, you run straight the fuck back.
Hell yeah.
No question. There's no question in my mind. I think that's an error.
But here's the other thing is, we've talked about, like, that field seems to have some kind of vortex where, like, the ball just keeps on fucking
What field was this?
Well, I don't know about all that, but
Memorial Ashford.
I've never played
Yeah,
there. I've umpired there, but never played there.
it was high in the air. Like, I saw it, I was like, oh, that
Yeah.
should be an out.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it just went
Yeah.
It
further.
catches that vortex
Yeah,
wind.
yeah, it just fucking goes.
That's what they hit it to my center fielder, and that's when it's oh, we got a guy there. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, so it just get so. See, Tim LeCombe said, "Gotta play no doubles. Winning run was on second." So, to me, like I said, it kind of makes sense on both ends of why you play shallows. Like, hey, they haven't hit anything hard off of Tim, but you can also argue, well, this is already Tim pitching 150 some pitches, right?
Yeah.
So your fastball doesn't, they've already seen you 3-4 times, so it's
Yeah.
But it that's baseball, bro. It's a game of inches.
Hell yeah.
Like, you can sit there and second guess everything you fucking did. Oh, I should have ran in. I should have done this. I should have done that.
I should have played here. I should have played there.
Yeah.
Because you can also think, all right, well, less than 2 outs. I got to get on third. This guy at the plate, all he's thinking about getting the ball in the air. I just need to get the ball in the air. So if you're thinking about that in the outfield, then maybe you're not playing so shallow.
Right.
So Juan said it was a right-handed hitter that came up
Yeah.
at that at bat. I thought it was a left-handed hitter,
Oh, no, it was a
Right-handed.
righty, yeah.
and they were playing him shallow.
Yeah. But that's how they're playing them all game, though. Like, that, and nothing ever happened.
I don't agree with that.
Well,
Well,
again,
who's the hitter? That's what I'm asking.
That too.
I'm
Well, I mean-
asking who's
well,
the
I mean-
hitter.
Well, it was.
That's a good
I
one.
think it was top of the lineup. So
So the hitter was
You should already know your
Bobby.
hitters.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, it was Bobby. So was he 3 or 4 probably? Yeah.
but again, it's okay.
And
so,
he's saying that Bobby had 3 hits off of Tim Jones.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. Baseball has become a stat thing, right? So if statistically they've never hit over your head, you feel like I'm just continue to do my game plan, and that's where,
But they might get lucky.
of course, but you can't play the oddball. You play what you already know, the constant. It's like when you shift, and then
But that's where shit goes wrong.
I agree.
Is when you play the constant, and then that one fucking time.
Well, bro, I still think about that fucking playoff game with the fucking Redbirds, and bro, I'm at shortstop.
It haunts me to this day.
No, dude, it does, bro.
We had that game. We went on it, and I looked at X, and my gut said, "Pull him in a couple steps. Pull him in a couple steps." That was my gut. I didn't trust my gut. I didn't say shit to him. Right? I'm not blaming on him. It was me. They hit the ball like a line drive shallow. Had I told him to come in like I wanted to 2 steps, X catches that shit.
Game over.
Game over. It's done. But those are the things that haunt you, man. And
Yeah, learn from them, man.
and here's the thing. Who am I? X is a great outfielder. Who am I to tell him where to play, right? You know what I'm saying? And so, but I
Don't
had
sleep on defense, man. That's
It's
how
true.
we won most of our games all season and in the
And
playoffs.
it was 2 outs too,
Yeah.
right? So they only had 1 out in this game. So I think you have to play a little different. You don't want to give up that routine pop fly if there's 2 outs.
Outs
Yeah.
matter, man.
Yeah,
Outs matter.
which
No.
is kind of, it seemed like that's what happened with this Redbird game.
Yeah, man.
and they worked out, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, it just worked out. And then of course, 2 good base running. I think
Yep.
LeCombe was on second, so he saw when the back turned, and he just kept on running. If you do bad base
You can
running,
read
bro,
that, yeah.
you
Stay at third.
You don't
sit
get that
there.
extra 90 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to give him on that too.
But if
Or
you have,
like you said, no doubles, keep the ball in front of you regardless. Like, you may not have to take a hit away, but if you keep the ball in front of you, they may not score that run.
Well,
from
you've
second.
done that a few times really well, right? Where they had a runner on second, and they put a ball in the gap, and you hit your cutoff. Cutoff comes home, and I tag him out.
Yeah. Well, the thing is there. You can't
Easy
let it
peasy, man.
you can't-
You're out, buddy.
The ball's past you. Cannot let it get past you.
No.
Yeah,
you cannot
man,
let it
you
get past
can't.
you.
Hell no.
So that's going on in my head. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna play a little back. I can't let it get past me. Game over if it does.
You know, I'm telling you, man. It just you can't second guess it. You go,
Yeah.
and it just was meant for them to win, bro. And it was a great game. I mean, they were having a hell of a season, you know. And so I think they were second seed or third. No, second or was Redbird second? Second
No,
seed?
I think they were third.
And then Pelicans were second.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so they were having a hell of a season, man. So, you know, it worked out for them, and it just but I mean, it's those are the breaks, bro. It's baseball. That's just the fucking breaks, you know. So, you know, congratulations to them.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking at stats here. Yeah. So Tim, I mean, he was doing his thing.
How many strikeouts
Complete
did Tim
game.
have?
He had.
I think both sides had both.
I'm gonna say 9 strikeouts for Tim.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, you.
Whoa.
Damn! All
Guess
of
who
a
gets to
sudden.
buy pizza?
Yeah, that's right. You got it
That's
right. You got
right.
to buy pizza.
Sweet.
Hot wings.
Fucking hate wings.
Hey, today's
This
2
is
for 1.
this is a pirate pitch
I
count.
never heard anyone say they hate
152.
wings.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He
God
pitched a lot.
damn.
Dude, I'm telling you, fucking Tim is a beast, bro. Like Tim is a beast. He will go.
He has a rubber arm.
He
Fuck.
yeah, he can do it, man. He can do it.
So, well, let's not discount the Pelicans pitcher, Ryan Brooks. He had 12 strikeouts.
Wow. How many pitches?
163.
God damn.
Yeah.
But here's what I love, bro.
Damn.
Unless
Those
they
guys-
took somebody else
that's more
in,
than
but
Garrett
I see
Cole.
one. I only see one guy.
But see, you know what I like about that shit, bro? That's 2 tough pitchers. Like I'm gonna keep going all the way through.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't do that because, in my mind, I feel as a hitter, the second or third time you've already made your adjustments.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't gamble that
It
shit.
depends how effective you are.
Yeah, because what happens is, and here's the thing: Tim Jones is a great pitcher.
11
it's-
hits.
11 hits. Yeah, and
And Redbirds, they have some arms too, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know, do you
Mm.
bring somebody in the ninth and it's a different game? You know?
I think I don't know if they didn't have another. I don't know if they had anybody on the bench or anybody to bring in, but
yeah, you know they have some. But we don't know if they were available, I
yeah,
guess.
and I think
Are these regular season guys?
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Why are you laughing over
Austin
there?
throws. He throws pretty good.
Why are you laughing over there, bud?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Well, the ones I'm thinking about.
What I'm saying is here's what
I feel like they bring on some HBU guys.
I'm saying.
damn.
Hold on.
Fucking Austin Morris.
No, they were playoff eligible. That's all that matters.
Oh no.
Oh, and it's 3 games.
It's 3 games. But that's it's fair. It's
I'm,
fair.
I'm not complaining.
It's the
It's fair.
rules.
It's the rules,
I'm not
bro.
complaining.
It might be the last 3 games, but it's 3 games.
Yeah. So I mean, those are the rules. That's why as a manager, just what you got to do. You got to give your team the best opportunity to win. You know. So
Yep.
it's just a great game, man. I mean, I think it was good baseball that Saturday. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole weekend. I mean, their game was great. Their game.
Did you guys have any ejections?
Nah, man. These umpires were too soft to eject anybody.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked,
I would have threw somebody
I will
out.
say that we did start our second game with just 9 guys. You know, my catcher that caught the first game, he works nights. You know, he couldn't make the second game. You know, Wells, he had a party being thrown for him, and he already kind of postponed the first half of it. To miss it. So
I mean,
was
you're
well,
the guest of honor. What can
and
you do?
he
there?
felt bad. He was like, man,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I was like, let me make sure we got 9 first.
Yeah.
And once I found out we did, then I was like, dude, I'm not gonna keep you from that. We got this.
Don't
We got you.
don't tell Armando you got family shit.
So
Don't tell me that shit. I would have told Josh, you really gonna leave our fucking championship
you probably
game?
would.
I would have, bro.
I can't. I'm like, dude, we got 9. I'll hold down first. I got this, man. And
Because there was an ejection. And, well, in both games there was.
And it's
Was
scary. It's scary, man. When you have guys that they get pissed off. You want to Tell them like
Well,
chill
so-
out, you know.
So,
But
so you got objections, but you also got, it was a hot day because I was playing Sunday too. It was fucking hot,
what?
right? And
Like
then
you said, 9 innings.
yeah,
no
9
time
in-
limit.
no time limit. And then you have you can get hurt. I mean, what happened that game we had against the Marlins? We had 9, and my cousin gets hit in the elbow, bro. I told my cousin, hey, bro. You hit in the elbow, you can still run. Like,
And it was on his catching hand, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
he had another elbow grown out of his forearm, bro.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
bad.
We hadn't seen him back since.
No. I think that was back in March. Early
Yeah, bro.
March, late February, man.
dude, Chris,
I
Chris
think you got Carlos complimenting your jersey
yeah,
too,
I did.
bro.
I hit him with that like, bro.
Hell yeah, I told him too. You know, I'm a jersey collector myself.
Yeah.
I might have to take it with me as a token
That's
of
some
appreciation.
right?
Oh damn, it fell off. I was gonna get that bat he gave me.
Carlos's bat. They're like, who's Carlos? That's the name of the bat.
The name of the bat right there.
So what's the next one? Okay, so there was an ejection on the first one? I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of the Pelicans I think got ejected.
Was it Juan?
No,
Todd?
no. I don't
knows the
remember
guy.
who it was.
Sammy? I don't know who.
Yeah, you're just
Jackson.
making shit up now.
No.
So here's the thing. You can't see it, right? But you can hear it. You can hear some chirping going on in the parking lot. And, oh, F you. No, F you. Get out of here. And I don't know what was going on in the parking lot. I mean,
Hey,
it sounded like...
it wasn't Corey again?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
It wasn't Corey getting ejected from the stands and shit?
But somebody could chime in because I know someone got ejected.
Jose said
Jose was a fan.
He said it was a
Yeah,
fan.
so that's right. It was a fan. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I think I heard somebody say it was the pitcher's dad or something.
Yeah.
Sounds like our pitcher's dad.
Yeah, I was
Could've
gonna say
been,
that happened to us too. So.
But it was funny. You could hear like F-bombs in the parking lot. Then all of a sudden you hear a truck start and somebody drives off.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
man, what is going on?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you!
What's your
Yeah.
name?
What's your name?
And Tim, he broke one of the lights.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, foul ball went right up into the light, shattered it, glass all over the
Foul ball, you said?
Yeah,
On the left side?
yeah.
Damn.
You can hear that from the camera.
Damn.
That's one
great.
thing I'm excited about taking the guys to a new
With the
field,
lights, right?
New field to play at. Yeah.
And in lights too, bro. It's
Besides Coastal, we've been playing on Coastal for the goddamn past year and shit.
I mean,
There-
it's
there-
nothing like playing on the
How
lights.
y'all gonna transfer that from playing on turf to dirt?
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna love it. But I got a team full of ball players, man. They ain't gonna worry.
Nah, I'm
about
just
it. They gonna
teasing.
love
I'm
it
just
too.
teasing.
Yeah.
no, and it's
I will
different.
say, man, we got a stacked roster for that Friday night.
For
league,
sure, I
man.
bet you
I'm not gonna lie
motherfuckers
to
do.
you, man. We got a stacked roster.
You hear that, Stu? We got to come in strong, man. We got to give these hot shots a
Man.
fight, dude.
Man.
So,
Bro too. We're still gonna be stacked. So,
Yeah.
and like
So
I said,
the
we
next-
like good competition, man.
Next playoff game, the Ironbirds and the Cyclones.
Okay.
Another one-run game, and the Cyclones got beat 2-1.
2-1. That was so close, man.
Well, I mean, what a good game.
Dude, when you think about that 2-1 game, you got a team that like every dude can go yard, and they lose by 1 run. I mean, it's like that just speaks
Yeah, that's
to
a good game.
you know what I mean, and that speaks to the pitcher, right? That has to speak to the pitcher because like we played the fucking we won against the Cyclones, but every fucking dude there fucking looks like a go yard, and when you got a 2-1 game. And the dude they can't close it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Jose because Jose's. I'm gonna be quiet on this one. Oh, and all of a sudden, because he wasn't so quiet Saturday.
You be quiet now, but not Saturday. Yeah, that was an interesting game.
He had a different Yelp review than most, you know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yeah. I noticed he waited till after the game. So.
Which I gotta say is pretty fucking smart. you
Yeah.
know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
but I mean,
no, it is. It is. If you're gonna do it, at least do it when it doesn't necessarily matter. That's what I'm saying. Yes. If you're going to do it, listen to what I'm saying. If you're going to do it, wait till it's done.
He's not condoning that.
Yeah.
or
I think we should
approving.
have Jose call in and get his opinion on that.
Oh man, but
So that's the game I went to watch by myself.
you're welcome.
No, that's okay. I had Todd, and Todd stuck around after his game.
Oh,
to
did he?
watch,
Cool.
because he's got family on that game. And Colin,
Fuck,
he was there in the
He
stands
got
too.
camera in
So.
the whole fucking league and shit.
Yeah. But it was a good game. There was double plays. There was some double plays. The Cyclones, they had opportunities. They had a couple base running follies. They had 2 caught stealings, and then got into a couple rundowns where it didn't work out in their favor.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I've seen the video.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a balk?
A balk? A balk. I don't know. What do you mean? I know what a balk is, but what
play am I
what are
talking
you
about?
Yeah.
So it was the play leading up to the rundown going at home.
Oh, I didn't
See that? Okay,
Let's see the footage.
When
Let's see the footage.
See, that's the thing. That's the only thing I'm missing, bro. That's
Yeah,
gonna
so
take-
we could play. We could put like have a
Mike,
dual screen.
pull
Yeah,
the footage.
Bro, that would take my shit. I can't. I haven't figured it out yet, bro.
Oh,
And
what
that's
the
what
fuck,
that's what
man?
I'm missing. No, dude. The one time I thought I had it
Don't
down.
tell him that. You know what he's gonna do
kind
now?
of shit
He's
is
gonna
a
go buy
mine?
another fucking laptop and just get an HDMI and connect them and have dual screens. And then
Yeah, bro. But the idea, my goal was to have where like we can be talking about the play and we're all watching and everybody gets to say whatever the fuck they gotta say. But what sucks is after I edit it, that's when I bring in the fucking video. So
Yeah. But at the game, the balk wasn't the question.
No, it wasn't. But it was something that was after like when you're watching the footage.
Yeah.
That caused the rundown. It looked like a balk to me. When we can watch it after here, we'll put it up there. But it looked
Yeah.
like a balk to me. So
Which would explain why the guy
took
went to
off the
second.
way he did. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
because
then-
that happened twice.
Yeah, it's a domino effect. You think a guy balked. You know, and that's another thing where it comes into, and I think we mentioned it before, is baseball IQ, right? I get it. You think the guy balked, but you don't just automatically think just because you
Give
said
up.
it, they're gonna give it to you. You stay on the
Yeah.
fucking base, and then tell hey,
Well,
hey.
no, but
yeah.
no. That's not why he ran. It was
Yeah.
a steal slash. I'm
Okay,
about
get-
to get
get
into
into
a
rundown.
pickle.
I know. I'm not talking about that play in general. I'm just saying, in hindsight, when you're talking about a bonk, but
Yeah.
the play that happened there, we seen it. Yeah, it was a fucking debacle. That
But-
Right, but that was a balk is not what started it because he didn't run the second like it was a balk. He ran there like he was stealing.
and also I think he wanted to get into a rundown.
Right.
Is what he wanted to do.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And
He's-
they tried to do that twice, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, and you know, and it was to me, you know, me and Jesse had a conversation about it, and like I said, my intent of the video, of showing that video on our Facebook, was to just talk about it, like what different things you saw in there, and what is the rule, what is not the rule, and if we as players understand what the rule is, then hopefully we'll have less arguments on the fucking field, right? Because here's the thing, how many times have you heard tie goes the runner?
bullshit.
Bullshit, right? It's bullshit. But people,
Bullshit.
But people say that. But people.
I mean, I've said it, but
Yeah.
I've said
but it's bullshit. There is no such thing.
Right,
Depends what the
there's
situation
not
is.
supposed to be a tie. There is
Exactly.
no tie.
Exactly.
But y'all have a camera at y'all field too, right? Can y'all review footage like that?
We did. I don't know when he stopped doing that, man.
Bro,
Like I said,
somebody.
he
I'm,
just
hey,
said fuck us at one point.
hey, bro. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I don't know who the fuck. Now, Sergio's girlfriend. She does. I would hire her to come do video for us.
Oh
here.
yeah, she
Just
does.
off the plate.
She does great video.
Video, right? Like she does it to my standard. Like she does it right?
Yeah.
But there was somebody else that was like fucking. Looks like they put makeup in their. They put a glazed donut on top of the fucking lens, and like was like shitty on your little.
It was like
end.
back in like a
Yeah,
1980s.
that's
Yeah.
all that. You talking about me, probably, man? I'm
Was
the
that
only
you?
one. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, bro, that was you.
I think it's because I uploaded the wrong version. Like, I didn't wait for the actual legit airdrop that he got from me because it was taking too long. You
Oh,
know?
like what he did,
I think he
a
clipped
text
it off his phone and texted it to me.
Oh yeah, the texting.
And I was just so excited just to put it up there, just brag about my dudes,
Yeah,
My
so-
bad.
sometimes you gotta wait, man, for the clarity,
I'm
man.
not tech savvy, man. I'm sorry, man. Damn.
Bro, like that's like my pet peeve. I'm like, bro, give me because here,
I'm sorry,
because
yeah. I know.
No, dude, he literally told everybody online. He's like,
Well-
if y'all send me footage of y'all games and I'll
Yeah.
post them.
Oh, okay, my bad. Now I
But
know.
if you send me shit, I will tell you this is shit. Don't send me shit.
don't send me shit.
I wish Instagram and Facebook would have told me that. Like, are you sure you want to
Yeah,
upload
right.
this
No,
shit?
they just want you around. They don't care.
Exactly.
Hey, how funny would it be? Like, are you sure you want to post this
I
shit?
hate when they ask me like, "Do you want to upload this to small, medium, or something?" I'm like, I don't know.
Give me the
tell me.
benefits as to why.
recommend something for me. What do most people do?
Add a filter, goddammit.
Shit, I don't fucking know, man.
No, you're stuck on that pop-up for like 10 minutes. What
Yeah.
should I do? I don't know.
I
I
was
gotta
just-
Google this. What's better? I don't know.
I just wanted to upload it, man, because it was just so funny, like the way he's just.
No.
So the guy, fucking, like I said, nobody noticed, but I seen that he pointed at my picture, and then he
Bro,
pointed
that
to
shit
the
was
outfield.
funny. That shit was
And then he
fucking
grounds out
funny.
to a double play. I'm like, damn, nobody even noticed that. That's how much
Jose
we
said
did.
you must have an Android.
Nah, man, I got an iPhone. I got a 11. I don't know how updated that is. So.
I think you're on 15 right now, right?
I don't
Probably.
fucking know, bro. Man.
Don't waste his time with stuff like that. It's just not
Bullshit.
into it.
No, but it,
Well, I know, man. But like I said, once I guess I guess somebody else finally got a good video up. They uploaded
did.
it. It was a lot better, yeah.
it was a good video
But
after that.
I'm not
That's the
gonna
one
go
you.
into
That's
it.
the one you posted on our page, right, Armando?
Which one?
That somebody else posted the clearer one.
Yeah. I try to get the best shit because again I want to shout out people, make sure they do hey man, congratulations on your win and shit. But I did when I saw that I was like, what the fuck is this?
I'm
Dude?
sorry, dude. Goddamn.
Hey, I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
Shit. Next thing you know, hey, nigga, take that shit down.
Take that shit down, bro.
Damn.
Disrespectful, bro. You're disrespecting the team. That's not hot shot
I'm
shit.
sorry.
No, bro,
man.
no, not all of a sudden. He will. Hey, bro,
Oh,
take your
damn,
shit.
right.
He told Jordan, "Hey, Jordan, you take shit video. Stop doing that shit." And,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
Jordan went out to go buy $1,000 cameras.
He's trying to help people. He's trying to help
Yeah,
people.
bro.
You can't blame him.
I want people to live that moment,
Yeah.
bro. And like when you have shitty video, especially what drives me crazy is when people get excited.
Oh yeah, when they're
You know what
jumping
I mean?
around like woo.
It's like no,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Take because you're capturing the moment. You're doing it so other people who weren't there get to enjoy that moment. I guess maybe I'm the fucking weirdo that just sees it that way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's the way I see it.
Hey,
I-
but shout out to Sergio's girlfriend for doing that.
Bro.
That was pretty awesome.
she
I mean,
she takes very good video,
Yeah.
man. I've seen her
so
stuff.
that is very
Dude, we seen me and him.
cherishing footage right there.
It is. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting at, bro. Is like you
'Cause a lot of people don't know about that year when
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Cuba was hard
Hey,
as fuck to beat. You
Exactly,
know what I mean? Like shit.
and you got a great video. You have a great video that you can go back and relive it and go, remember this moment, and it's like if you're there, and that's why to me,
Yeah,
as a
I know.
camera person, you have to. It's a serious job, man. I mean, again,
Dude,
I feel like
You have to do one or the other, right? You have to be there, forget about it, and watch it, take it in.
Yeah.
Or you're committed to the phone
Exactly.
or
Exactly.
some camcorder, whatever, and you get it right. That way
Yeah.
you can watch it
Yeah.
later.
We-
You try to do both.
Yeah.
You just
We've
trash it.
seen our fair share of championship games that we recorded, and I'm talking about everybody that's like jumping around. Dude, their video is shit. And then
Yeah.
you see me walking around
Yes.
steady as fuck.
Yeah.
And like when we watched the Thunder Diablo championship game for HHL, the Thunder was my old team. I'm happy for them,
No, you're
but
not.
I'm just
yeah.
not moving.
Yeah.
Just kind of just fucking letting them enjoy it. And then after I hit stop recording. Hey, congratulations, guys! Like I'm
Yeah.
happy for y'all. But it's about the fucking content first.
Yeah, yeah,
It is
man.
because like when we put that we made a video about it. We made it. He took great video and I put the edit together and then we put some music and then the guys like it and you can always go back. Hey, remember when we beat this whatever and show out that hey, you did something badass and. Again, I trust me. I'm getting excited. I'm a fan of baseball. I want like you guys to do good, right? Like I'm like, damn, that's a dope ass fucking. But here's the thing: if I get good footage, I can watch it over and over, and I
Hell
can
yeah.
talk about it, and I can post it.
And that's what the shit that lives forever, dude.
Yeah.
We live in a digital age now, man.
Hell yeah.
So it's easier for us to record shit on your phone.
Get
but
with
if,
it or get lost.
But if it looks crappy,
Yeah,
Sorry. Sorry, Mondo.
Especially when it's so easy to make it look good.
yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of effort.
We're just giving you shit.
I
bro.
just wanted to get that shit uploaded. Like, here, man, look at BJ. He fucking went 9 innings. Check him out. 'Cause he
Yeah.
was fucking bringing gas still in that 9th inning. That's the difference.
Damn,
I
dude.
mean, kid was just clueless for that fastball, man. It was pretty to see.
Yeah,
honestly.
dude, it is, and if you can, mark that moment. Like I remember one season, I one of my pitchers, he had like I think 14 Ks or something like that, And I did a video for him. Like I took every K, like pop, 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 and it was like K number 1, K number 2. Like every strike 3, it was like boom, 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 and I did it from him. And it's like it was a quick edit, but it was like he can like later on when his fucking arm doesn't fucking move because he pitched shit out of his arm, he can go, dude, remember I was fire. Like instead of talking about it, like, dude, remember this? It's fire. It's right there. You can see it. I was striking these motherfuckers out. So that's why I'm big about that shit. I'm like but I've always felt like that even before baseball. Like even my kids, right? Like when you're at a birthday party, like I've seen some of the pictures that you post up, like the moments of you and your kids smiling, it's like those live on forever, dude. You just can't. You're not gonna have that.
But now I know why girls take 1,000 pictures doing the same fucking pose because they want to be sure this picture's gonna live forever, bitch.
But it's those priceless moments where like if you capture that one moment, like life, it's called. That's why sometimes I don't like the hey, turn around and look at me. I just look.
Just take the natural picture.
Hey,
natural
man,
picture.
just be natural, man.
Just be natural, man. Be natural. So.
You're a monkey.
So we got.
Let's talk about that play.
The last one.
You want to get into it?
Yeah, let's talk about. I mean, let's talk about what you saw, what happened, what you think should have happened, and where.
Okay, so when I first saw the video, all I saw was the rundown, right? That's all I saw initially. But then when he chimed in and we were talking earlier about it, he's like, "Hey, look at the picture. Just watch the whole video, but look at the picture. What do you see?" I kind of saw it balk.
Okay.
I mean, in my opinion.
Outside of that, the call at the plate.
Oh yeah, he was out of the baseline.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like
I've seen that. That's.
So you're looking at that picture?
Of the video.
You watched the
video,
yeah.
So,
but here's the thing. To me, now the catcher's not a catcher. Now he's just a.
But that's
Man,
right.
honestly,
See,
from this view, it looks like that.
that's what I've started to think about. Like this is not a quote unquote play at the plate, right?
Correct.
Right? He's not rounding third and is on a single, right?
Yeah.
It's a rundown.
It's a rundown.
It's now a rundown, and the catcher, he's not even in the dirt anymore. He's on the grass, right? So. You go that far out of the baseline on between second and third, or first and second, you're out. Like you're out. And he got penalized for doing the right thing of trying not to cause a collision, right? He tries to go around him, calls him out of the baseline, which he is in that picture. So
I don't know.
But
If he looks
here's
like
the
he's
thing.
trying to avoid a collision. It looks like he's just trying to avoid the tag.
Right,
but
so the ball, all he had to do was make contact with the catcher because the catcher did not have the ball.
Oh, you're right. He is in that baseline.
So
he's obstructing.
yes, you run into the catcher.
he didn't have the ball.
No, he did not have the
Okay,
ball.
I didn't know that.
That's right. He didn't have the ball.
He didn't.
So
He
you
got
make contact with him, and it's obstruction. The run scores.
Because the
Man.
picture I'm looking at,
And that's tough.
But he's thinking, I don't want to make a
be an umpire
collision.
in that situation.
It's tough. It's tough.
because the
You're not
picture
gonna
that I'm
win.
looking at, it looks like he has
An
the
umpire-
ball.
Those are what you don't
He has
want
a ball right there. He has a ball right
But
there.
he's past him. He's already past him.
Or parallel to him.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if he runs to him,
Parallel to him, I think he is. So, but here's the thing, and this is my point
It's
is,
tough,
it
man.
is a
It's
tough
tough.
play. The umpire has to make a call right then and there the first time you see it,
Yeah.
and you see how we can't even agree with what it is, right? Does he have the ball now? No, he doesn't have the ball. To me, it's like because I've been told before, like any
he
run,
saw the baseline. That's all he saw, and that's why he called him out.
yeah, and I've been told that if the guy in front of you
He's blocking the line.
blocking the line and you hit him and he doesn't have the ball, he's obstructing. and you get-
Technically, that is true.
Yeah.
But every umpire is not going to call it the same.
Yeah.
So I guess a judgment on that.
It's going to come down to a judgment's call.
Yeah.
So,
That's tough.
like I said, he tried to not cause a collision, which is technically the right thing. You don't want anybody to get hurt, and then he penalized him for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're taking a break.
yeah. Damn, we had the first guest take a break. Damn.
I
Damn.
don't think that's ever happened.
It's never happened, bro.
We broke him, bro.
Damn, well, he has a small bladder, I guess.
That's why you got to do shots instead.
Oh man, but
It is a tough break. It
is.
really was.
it is, man. It is, and
Yeah.
and in all reality, you know, you even if let's say that was the wrong call, right? That he didn't run out of the baseline, he was avoiding the tag. You know, the other team is not going to argue because it went their way.
Yeah.
It went their way. They're going to be like, hey, you know, you were wrong. he's actually safe. He could do that. You're not gonna do that, and that's what I'm saying. We don't really. Most players don't really give a fuck about getting it right. We just want to get it right when it's our turn. That's it. When
Yeah.
it goes the other way, don't get it. I can give a fuck if you fuck it up. Then and that's not right. You know, either you want it 100% right all the time, or you don't. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have it like, I'll go ahead and fuck up on their calls. Don't fuck up on my calls. It can't be that way.
Jose saying that dude got ejected right after that.
Yeah. So one other point to that, like this is all it's all relative, right? So if that is a play at the plate and you're coming around, from second, you're rounding third, you can be that far out and you're not going to get called out.
Because as a runner, you're creating your own baseline when you do that.
Right. When you're rounding, you can be that far out.
Yep.
You're not out of the baseline. You're scoring, right? So that doesn't come into account there,
right.
right? That's just you're
just a
calling
normal rundown.
Yeah, yeah.
So would you say as far as a rundown's concerned, you are base to base, line to line?
Yeah, you have. That's the rule. You have to be. Yeah.
But they say
But I'm telling you, you go that far out of the line
on a regular, yeah,
on a regular outside of being home or not, and you're out. They're going to call you out.
Yeah, I think.
And he did get ejected, right? So the plot thickens, right? I mean, he's upset. I would be upset. Everybody's upset because that's a huge run.
It is.
That proved to be a huge.
That's a
run.
tie in the game right there, right?
That would have tied the game at 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then they got another one in the 9th. So that would have been 2-2, right?
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, that was the 2-hole guy, Correa, right? His spot, he got ejected, right? The number 2 spot came up, and it was the last batter.
Oh, that was him.
She's my biggest hater.
Yeah.
Wow.
So one of their best hitters was not available to bat at the very last at bat.
And here's the thing. What did I say in a few episodes?
Yeah, that's just what we've been talking about, right?
Exactly.
It's so detriment to your team. You don't think about that because you're heated in the moment. That's totally understandable, but
it isn't. I've never in my whole fucking career heard an umpire go, "God damn, you argue a good point. That's fucking me turn around."
I've never heard that either, bro.
So what the fuck?
Nah, you gotta stick to it.
Right,
You
bro.
gotta stick to
Right
it.
or wrong, you gotta stick to it. Right?
But I like the way you saw that. You're like, God damn, you know what? You're right, dude. Let's turn this shit around.
So it's never gonna fucking happen. So what the fuck are you doing? All you did was hurt your team. And very good fucking point, Cody. Like, I think when the game ended, it was two runners on first and second, or second and third.
no, the tying run was at second.
And second, right? So first and second, I thought.
First and second.
Yeah.
Tying run was on 2 outs, and that his spot was up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now instead of your regular 2-hole guy, you got a pinch hitter.
Yeah. What did Tim say?
I'm sorry. This is my
No, man, they're just
talking
talking.
shit.
When he took his restroom break,
I'm sorry. I drink a lot of water, man.
everybody's clowning on him. His girl said he gets drunk like a white college girl.
Oh, that's okay.
Was that trash can punch in there?
Damn. Spiked watermelon.
Spike White Claw.
I think it's vodka, actually.
Damn, all of a sudden they got him.
Damn. Was that the first to take a restroom break?
Bro, you were the first one. Like,
shit. Well,
bro, when you can't
tell me congratulations, then. I'm sorry.
winner, chicken dinner, right?
Hey, man.
At least you didn't knock anything over on the way out.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Right, all the alcohol just hit you all at once, just falls straight down.
No, I'm very careful, man.
He probably opened the seal, so which means we should probably wrap this up.
Well, we got Obrera next.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
What happened?
Jose said, "Now you know why I was so pissed." I don't think I noticed. Did you notice that he was pissed?
I didn't notice he was mad.
I mean, he seemed calm.
I mean, he seemed pretty normal. Are you going to say something to him? Are you going to say something to him, Jose? Yes, I will.
Sir. I think it was a little high.
I think exactly that's how the conversation
That's
went
what
down.
I heard. I mean, you can barely hear what he said in the
Yeah,
video.
I can tell, man. I was like,
Did you see the whole video? We'll show you the whole video.
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was
I
good.
told him, I said, you better check this out while it's still up.
So after that, who's playing for the championship in that league?
So the Ironbirds won, so they will be playing the Pelicans.
The Ironbirds are the one that walked off on the Cyclones.
It was not a walk-off. The Pelicans walked off on the Redbirds. They will be playing the Ironbirds.
Yeah, they'll play the Ironbirds.
Yeah.
And this is a Saturday or a Sunday?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
on Sunday we're still playing playoffs. We're still playing playoffs. So it's,
I don't know how y'all still playing playoffs when you got less teams.
Well, because it's a double
Like
elimination.
by half.
Sounds like Coastal.
Yeah, bro.
4.5 months.
No,
my
it's,
God.
I think here's another thing. I think we play a few more games on Sunday than with the 4 teams. I think we played just 1 or 2 games more than Saturday, I think, and then plus we got double elimination. So, like, we might be stuck like in you guys' situation, a doubleheader. If we win the first game, we got to play a second game, which I don't think we're built for that. So,
You sound
Flip a coin for
you
the-
sound like Cuba.
Flip a coin for that second game.
bro. No, but here's the thing, man. You know, this Sunday we we played the Yard Goats, and it's like they're a fucking tough team, man.
Hey,
It's tough, yeah.
Jose wanted to say the umpires walked it off on the Cyclones.
Damn.
That's an
Yeah,
interesting view.
there's a- yeah.
Is it one game and out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one game and
Yeah.
damn.
You know.
because it was
Shit.
2 rounds plus the championship.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And you know the Ironbirds, I know we talked about this, they had a disadvantage because they had a makeup game
Yeah.
Wednesday, right? So they had to pitch some guys Wednesday, and,
And
then
then come
now
back
they have to come
Saturday.
back and play Saturday. They went through they used 3 pitchers on Saturday,
That's rough.
and their ace, well, I believe him to be their ace, Conley, he closed it out. He was the last pitcher to close it out.
It's always been like that, which is one game
No,
elimination
that's
playoffs.
oh yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Damn.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I, as a player, personally like the one and done thing.
You like-
I personally like it. I feel like
It has its perks.
it does. Now, for like based on the conversation I had with Jesse about you guys being built for 2 games, I can understand why you would want a double elimination
Hell
because
yeah.
it's to your advantage, right?
Let's go to war.
Yeah, for sure. But
It
it's
turns
fu-
into a series, right? And that makes it
Yeah, that's
interesting.
what
Well,
I like.
well-
The good old series.
I don't mind a series if you fucking scale it out. You know, like hey, maybe a Saturday and a Sunday, then the next one or whatever. But like back to back, bro, it's tough. It's tough, and especially as a position player because you got to go out there, hit, throw, and play defense. So where the pitcher like he does his job, and
Oh,
then
here we
that's
go.
it. You know, yeah, exactly. You know where I'm going with this, right? You do your job and hey, go rest for fucking 5 days and shit. You know, and
Not
then
in this league.
well, no, these guys, tell me, well, like Tim, like fucking 150 pitches. I mean, the dude
Yeah.
wanted to fucking finish his team off, but I think that it's tough. Me personally, as a player, I'd rather do the one and done, or if we're gonna play a series that we played over a couple of
You gonna
weekends.
give us all you got for one, huh?
That's all you get. You get. I mean, bro. Here's the thing: you gotta remember, I'm fucking 42. I'm playing with you, young motherfuckers.
Hey, okay.
So that's the difference, you know. And so I'm a interview Josh and fucking when he's fucking 42, see if he still has
Yeah.
the same fucking pep spray.
It's what you tell the ladies in the bedroom. Like, I got 10 minutes.
Hey man, you
it.
still playing the
The
double
best.
headers at 100-degree weather on a turf field?
Yeah, he what double header? Fuck that shit. Hey, so anyway, hold on.
Mono tells me, hey, look, I'm about to give you the best 10
Ten,
minutes.
best 10 minutes of your life.
that,
It's,
It's a wrap.
we don't. We might not get round 2. We're not gonna get round 2. Hey, but let me ask you this: is a double header or hitter?
Say what?
Is it a double header or hitter?
But are you really asking me that?
I'm really because I've heard
I
people
say
say
double
both
header.
header, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah.
But I hear
Yeah.
people say double hitter.
Maybe they're just the word is running into itself.
You probably listen to the same people that add an S to everything at the end.
We're playing double hitters today.
Yeah, I was like hitters. I'm like,
Like, I want some
And then,
IHOPs.
and then we're gonna go to Walmart's afterwards.
Exactly. That's the Whataburgers. You gotta watch it, man.
hey, but have you ever like heard somebody say something and it kind of like you know it's wrong, but it kind of fucks you up, makes you think like, hey, could they be right? Maybe I'm fucking
This guy
wrong.
does not know more than me. Right? You start playing it on your head.
Yeah, it's
you're like,
like-
it just drives you crazy. No, that cannot be.
Have I been stupid this whole time?
Yeah, it's like
No.
I've been fucking this up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So
What was that?
I'm
one-
assuming that's why you asked, because you heard somebody and you're like, oh, should I know this?
like I always thought it was a double header. Like this motherfucker, this motherfucker's saying it with his chest out, like he's confident. So I'm like, damn, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I love it, man. I mean, I love a full day of baseball. But like I said, ideally we didn't want to fucking play that second game. But shit, if we
course.
had to,
Of course, you guys are ready
we're
for
gonna
it.
use that to our advantage.
Yeah, but
As far as I know, the first game I was telling the guys, hey, don't worry, man. we like Muhammad Ali. You know, we
Yeah.
just letting them throw all their jabs and their, you know, their hooks. I mean, we just taking everything, but
But you
we're
know,
gonna start hitting them when it
here's
hurts.
I'm gonna tell you that I told this story before and I'll say it again here. But when I was in Oretta, there was a dude that beat us twice. And what I mean by a dude, I mean the pitcher beat. He pitched 9 innings, and then he pitched fucking another 9 innings.
Was
and he
that
beat
Josh
us.
Crichton?
Bro, it was he played
Yeah,
on the Cucuys.
Josh Crichton did that when I played with the Thusos, and it was against, I think, like, I don't know, fucking Reds or somewhere. 2 games in a row, he pitched 18 innings.
No shit.
Yeah,
See,
man.
damn, that's badass.
That's why it just sounds familiar. I've never seen or heard another guy do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've
I just
seen
got a
him do
great
that.
idea. So whenever like the playoffs, we can have Jose when we do a live podcast of the game since he's not in the playoffs now.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
what?
messed up.
What'd you say?
For the championship game.
Have Jose on?
Yeah.
Jose's gonna get fucking thrown out from the fucking. He's gonna get thrown off the fucking podcast. Get the fuck out of here! They're gonna throw him out from the.
Y'all gonna do a live broadcast?
We've been
or-
talking about doing
Yeah,
one
we
for the
talked about
longest,
that,
but we
yeah.
would have to have a power source,
All kinds of shit.
a
yeah.
table.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
It would be interesting. And then you could have different players come sit down and just, hey, how'd you feel or whatever, kind of bullshit. But
Why'd you strike out?
how'd you make that fool? How you did that fool make you look
What the
stupid?
fuck
at that?
were you doing, man?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on, dude? You did the walk of shame 3 times, man. What the fuck you doing?
No, because I feel like they would be yelling at us if we're next to the fucking home plate.
Mm.
Put that on your podcast.
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. If I know somebody up there, I'm gonna fucking just talk shit to him. Like look at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get hit right now. Look
Are
at
you
him.
gonna
That's
see, All you gonna
exactly
see is
how-
the camera? What'd you say?
That's exactly how I'd be. I'd be talking too much shit. so-
Yeah, talking some all kinds of shit.
Start walking out to the fence. Shut the fuck up.
Well, you know, Jose goes, I didn't get thrown out, thank you. And I said, well, yeah, you know, if you're gonna do it, that would be the
That'd be
way-
the time?
That'd be the time to do it when he did it. To keep your opinion would be the time when he did it.
I don't know why he would get thrown out though.
Oh no, he's such a nice guy, right?
He is he was such a great guest on the show. You know, our friend Jose from the Cyclones.
Oh man, Jose.
Such a
that's
great
really
guy,
good dude.
man.
Such a great
I don't
guy.
know where all this anger might come from. I don't know.
Like, he was throwing a fit, or
What do you call it?
Came out of left field, I think.
Literally, right? Literally. You know when I saw the video, it kind of reminded me of when I got.
Yeah, he lost his shit, bro.
Hey, I guess, what does that do when
That-
he's running? He's
that
like, hey,
any-
let me tell you something. Hey, man, let me tell you something.
he got to, man. You got to. You got to.
Well, what it was, I think the questionable call was a strike, right? Was a strikeout.
No. What that was?
But
That was the catalyst.
Well,
That was
everything else.
That was everything pent up. That was
Yeah.
like okay.
And that the strikeout ended the game, and then
was like-
on a pinch hitter for the guy that got ejected.
Yeah.
so our dear friend Jose just after that was the end of the game, and he just kind of he let it all out.
You have to.
Yeah.
No, I mean like he let it all out.
Damn.
I mean,
I can imagine. I mean,
it was like I saw
can't
him
imagine, I
trotting,
can't
right? I saw him
imagine.
trotting, and it went from like 0 to 100 like that.
He needed his like okay. Half his team looks like they work for the like they all look like bodyguards,
Yeah.
Really?
right? Yeah, they're all swole as fuck.
For the Cyclones?
Yeah.
bro.
And so like 5 of them had to hold him back.
Damn.
that's because he's been doing
Damn,
it.
Jose, what the hell you doing?
He does
He's
that
doing
by-
CrossFit now,
Five
bro.
a.m.
He's
As
about
long
to,
as
he's
I
about
played
to,
him against him in Obero, I've never seen him act like that.
Well, it's
He's always had a very good team, man.
Oh, he has. He does have.
Yeah.
He has. He's a team
Hell
of
yeah.
beasts.
Fuck yeah.
So
He used to give us a fucking.
I don't want to take
Badass
anything away
game
from
every time.
Conley's curveball because he really has a good curveball.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was supposed to call in, man.
and you really don't want to leave it up to the umpire,
fuck no.
especially
Hell no.
especially that
Any
how
league.
you've seen them. Like, hey, this is the last game. This is my last game. This is the last batter. You don't want to leave it up to him.
Juan Sanchez said the championship game is going to be Saturday, 4 p.m. Northland Christian.
Who's that game?
It is.
What game is that gonna be?
And it's on the website. In case you didn't hear that, and
Yeah.
you want to find out, you can go to the
That's
website.
cool, man. The website actually provides that.
Yeah.
Our website is actually pretty dope, bro.
You know, at one point, Dunn used to, he used to post on his Facebook page, winners and all that, but I haven't seen anything yet.
and here's the thing.
I think he just hates us. Why do you hate us, man?
Well,
What do we do to you, bro?
But here's what I want to say though.
My guys are pretty quiet, man.
What I want to say is that's sort of the what the show's about here, just off the plate, is that we want to be the nucleus of all the leagues to be able to put good things, bad things, whatever stats and shit like that. So whatever you guys have, and like Jesse and Carlos Andrade, been very good about sending me info. So any other teams out there, man, it's about promoting your team. I mean, Braylon, and then you got Alo, that the Ramones and shit. So, it's for you to come out here, shout your team out, talk about what you're gonna talk about, because that's what it is. Because I was, sometimes I'm guilty of this. I'll get carried away and talk too much about our game, right? And it's not about us talking about our game. It's about talking about not a little bit of our game, right? Because we play, but also everybody else's game too. But I need people to interact with us. I need people to call in. I need people to drop it in the comments. I need people to say, because that's the whole point. I mean,
we have a block list though. There's certain people that can't call.
You have a block list.
Ronte is one of them.
Damn,
Ronte cannot call in no more.
But here's the problem. Ronte is a good fan of the show. He supported us from the beginning.
He did.
He gave us a connect to Liga Metropolitana. Same thing with Jordan. So, Jordan, you're always. Ronte, you're always welcome. Even though Cheeto doesn't want you here. I don't mind you.
I never say I never wanted him.
You're welcome on the show. But
Ronte got a full hour and a half interview by himself.
He did. I keep forgetting about that. I'm glad you reminded me. You're right. You're right.
We gave him a whole episode to himself.
You're right. No.
It really wasn't an interview. We weren't asked. Didn't have time to ask anything.
He just took over.
Just like, go for it.
Yeah, dude, it was like that.
Like, you ask him one question and he goes into like a 30-minute rant. I got you. Yeah.
Well, he was a 30-minute backstory before I answer your question. let me set it up.
Yeah. Let me go back a little further.
Y'all definitely elevated the Houston men's baseball scene, man.
Yeah,
made it more interesting, man. So
yeah, and that's that's what we try to do, bro. It's about us, you guys, us all, because we say us because we play too, but it's about the Houston Amateur Baseball League's men's league. Talk
Awareness.
Awareness, man, and put out here's another thing too that talking with Jesse yesterday, and I'm gonna do a post is I'm gonna put out the 311 for the city of Houston, man, so see if we can get some of our city fields fixed up, because if we don't say anything, they're not gonna fucking fix it.
Yeah.
So some of these fences that are fucked up in the backstop, like Schwartz, right? I think Schwartz and Anderson had that.
Yeah, that chain that goes up,
and you lose all
you can catch your ankle on that fucking thing.
And also you can get those foul balls that kind of fly and hit a bystander, or we lose a lot of fly balls to the other field. So I'm gonna post some shit up once I figure out what we need to do, and everybody, if you take the time, make a complaint. If we all make the same complaint, we have a big voice. I mean, we're putting money, we're paying money to the league that's paying money to the city, so they should be able to fix the fucking fields.
Right.
These fields should be looking a lot better. So I think in talking with Jesse yesterday, I think that was a good idea. I think we should.
Shit, if you had like 70, 80 people just call in on the same day, they'd be like, what the fuck happened to the field?
Exactly, and that's my point. I mean, think about this. What do we say? Obrera has 80 teams. You got to at least have 9. Fucking multiply that shit out, Cody. What's that? I don't fucking know, right? But it's a lot. It's a big number. It's a big fucking number, right?
Cody didn't even try. He was just like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know me either.
I like how he fucking just like try to do that.
Like, I don't even know what the hell the question was.
Yes, you are.
As soon as I was going to ask you to repeat the question, you turn away.
He's like, hey, Goodwill Hunting, figure that shit out.
Come on, man. Come on. He could have just gave me a number. He's like, I'm fast at math.
10,000.
Right.
Yeah, 10,000 people. You would have just read.
Fucking 10,000 people. But you know what? I get what I'm saying, right? And that's just one league that uses those fields. I mean, other leagues use that field. So my point is that if we all get together and make those complaints, I think it'll better it up. Because not only, like, I think Juan just put on there that we're taxpayers too. I mean, I live in the city. I pay taxes. I mean, they're not. It's not like the fucking guy here is not rolling his taxes into my fucking rent. You know what I mean? So,
that'd be dope. Hell yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why not?
So make sure everybody follows us on IG
and on Facebook,
and YouTube, Twitter, and I'll post some shit up so that way we all can, whether it's the number or whether I find the complaint form. Did you say Pornhub?
I was waiting for someone to catch up.
No, we're not on Pornhub, man.
Oh,
I didn't even hear him say that shit. Did you?
No,
I was over here liking the comments, and I was like, Pornhub.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Episode just got shut down.
Hey, I almost held a nervous when
I told
Carlos.
you, I'm sorry, I have a potty mouth.
No, dude.
Sorry, man.
Dude, I mean, we've already been told by some.
No,
of
it's
the,
a copyright issue, not a potty mouth issue.
bro.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. We got an email about from the MLB one time because
Yeah.
we used some of their footage.
Yes, I've seen that one time. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Now we're gonna get an email from
You never
Pornhub.
know.
No,
never know
because
until you
we're
know.
not using their footage.
Hey, what do you think would pop up if you went in a search and put baseball? Like,
Some weird shit, bro.
You'd see Altuve fucking the Yankees. That's what you see.
oh yeah, that's good. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Shout out to Tuve, man.
Hey, your girl said, "Josh, shut the fuck up."
That girl need to go to sleep. I don't know what the hell. Put my son to sleep. Go to sleep. Damn. You ain't getting no tacos on the way home.
Let's
Yeah.
get the girls there.
Oh man.
You want to finish out the scores, standings?
Yeah. Let me for Obrera, right?
Yeah.
For Coastal Hotshots champions.
Yeah, 'cause
Fair, fool.
we're coming up
Hang
on
on.
2 hours here, bud.
Oh, all of a sudden now you care. Huh? All of a
I
sudden.
gotta do the fucking chapters. I know you're gonna send it to me at like 8 in the morning.
No, bro. I need to see the other three because I'm up finished. the
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
because we're at. I think I did. You did 29, right?
I did 29.
30, 31, 32. 30 more. Yeah.
Man, don't send me that shit.
So
but
yard goats over the Cyclones, 8-4.
That's right.
Eagles over the Aces, 9-8.
Eagles over the Aces. Yeah.
So
we
that's
say-
double elimination.
Yeah. So,
So you got to
Aces-
play
Ace. I mean Eagles.
the Eagles, and then the winner of that plays the Yard Goats.
Mm-hmm. The same day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
And twice probably.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll pay them the following week, which, we got by the first time, and then this second time it's just not. I don't know, man. I mean, they're almost any team is beatable, but you just
Well, they
gotta-
know. They know it's the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna play hard, and that's what they do.
Yeah. Let me give the standings here for Leo Herrera.
Oh, we coming.
Gulf Coast Indians. On the north side, it's Gulf Coast Indians, Blue Jays, Rays, Reds, Ramones, and Potros. And then on the south end, AAA is Flying Chanclas, Padres, Bombers, Alianza. And then you guys are there, but you guys haven't played yet. Hotshots, and then I guess Cuba's coming too.
We,
and then
expecting double headers.
hey, bro, you know who's coming? And I want to see is Thunder.
Who's
Now,
that?
That's Carlos.
They're the champions of HHL
Right.
Here's the thing.
last year.
Yeah.
They're coming over.
Last season.
Hell
they're
yeah.
coming. Now here's the thing.
Please.
Hopefully they come with the
Thunder.
OG, the Thunder. Yeah, the OG Thunder. And then I'll dip down to Double A. It's I don't know what, Cuba, Mexico, Texas, Reales, Diablos, Red Sox, De Nieves, Aguas de Texas, Águilas de Texas, Aguas.
I was like,
Okay,
what?
yeah, I was like, what that mean?
Texas Waters?
Yeah.
You thirsty, man? Give some water.
Texas Waterfalls?
No, hey, nobody talking about water. He's gonna have to take another potty break. Hold on.
And then a refill.
Hey, on the south side we got the Mets, Rio Verde, Guadalajara, Havana, Halcones, Jalisco, Azules, and Apaches got crossed out, so I don't know what the fuck that means. So, and then if my Facebook skills are correct, the Rays took another L to the Gulf Coast Indians, so Indians beat them again.
So what are they, 4-0 now? 5-0?
Let's see.
I don't think anybody's undefeated in that league right now.
No.
Well, they've just barely been playing too, man. So it's like,
A lot of
Talking
rain.
about Abreu, right?
yeah, Alberta.
okay.
A lot of rainouts.
Yeah, they're 4-1.
Okay.
They're 4-1.
Who they lose
Honestly,
to?
I mean,
I remember.
it's not like I'm expecting to go undefeated. I really don't care too much about regular season standings. It's all about winning that last game for me, man.
100%.
Hell
That's what it's
I
about,
don't-
man.
I'd rather go 5-5 and win a championship than 10-0 and lose championship. So
Yeah, exactly, for sure,
Yeah.
man. That's
You don't have that monkey on your back of being undefeated going
Yeah.
into the playoffs because it's hard
But
to stay
it sounds
undefeated.
nice, though.
Well, it does.
it does.
It does, but here's
It
the-
does.
but here's
if
the-
you can't win that last game, then what does it mean, man?
Well, dude, that's what would drive me crazy as a manager that you're playing the regular season games and then all of a sudden people start going, oh well, I can't make the playoffs. Like, you know what the fuck the point of all the other games we played for was to get into fucking playoffs and to fucking try to win it. Like, if you're dropping on me now, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, what's the fucking point? I'm not playing here to. I mean, I'm here to have fun, but I'm not here to for fun only. I'm here to fucking win and put some respect in my name, right? So
Put some respect on my name.
you know, so it's like, come on, like you said, we got to win the last game. That's what the fuck is important. So, don't fail me now. It's like you got to stay with me, man. That's the whole fucking point. But some dudes just don't see it that way, bro. I don't know. I guess they're just I don't know. They're just a heart's
No,
not
you're
in
right,
it.
man. I mean, that's how you win championship is having a bunch of those type of guys on your team
Yeah,
that want to win, that want to show up, that want to play. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's a big reason why we won. You know,
Yeah,
I have
I-
a bunch of those guys.
You do, man. You do, and like somebody said earlier, man. You know, Jesse. You know, Jesse treats his guys right. So, you got somebody that. You said-
Josh said, "Shut the fuck up."
Who said that?
Josh, do you called you out by name?
Damn, what is he mad for? Fool? Like, you know. But you know
Maybe because you're rambling.
I'm just saying. hold on.
Hey, I think you need a restroom break.
Hold on, man. I'm saying the goddamn truth, man. I fucking going.
You speak the truth.
I'm just
Yeah.
speaking the truth. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
what is the point of fucking making all these regular season games for you to tell me I can't make the playoffs? It's like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? I mean, are we not trying to win? Are we not trying to do something?
Yeah.
I think he took it to heart.
I think he might be mad because I didn't pitch him that day, and that's not why we lost to the Twins. Was not the pitching, man. It's just we weren't hitting. You know, it's just the dude. You know,
What was the other pitcher?
yeah. He
Are
brought
the Yard Goats playing on Friday night? Jose's asking.
No, bro, they're not.
I have actually an email of the teams playing.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, they can be. We can finish off with this.
This is who we got: the Naturals, the Eagles, us, the Armadillos, Cyclones, Pirates, Bettles.
Yeah.
That's all we got so far. I don't know anything about these teams, so
We have the Pirates.
Yeah, Armando signed us up.
is that y'all or
No, bro. It's
No,
not.
okay.
The,
Evan.
that shouldn't
Cyclones?
be.
Is
I
this
know.
a different Cyclones or is this Jose
No,
Cyclones?
no, it's not. It's a different cyclone.
You can't have two pirates in the.
And two Cyclones? That's confusing.
God damn.
No.
It's a conflict of interest
It's not
almost.
too, oh.
No,
No, we're talking about like, so it's HBA Fridays.
Yeah, this is gonna be the
Yeah.
apparently the projected Friday team.
So that's HBA Fridays, and then you have a Pirates team on HBA Saturdays, which is us.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then you got a Cyclone Saturday, and then you have a Cyclone Sunday. I
And-
play for the Cyclone Sunday.
And
Now you just-
Cyclone Friday.
Now you just added a Cyclone Friday.
Yeah, there is. There's a Cyclone, which is
And
which
and
is
they're all three different, right?
no.
Oh.
So Cyclones Friday is a Cyclone Sunday.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out who the Bettles are.
I have
That's
no
kinda
idea.
Funny.
The Dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, the Bettles. And you have the Naturals, the Eagles, Armadillos.
the Naturals.
I don't know.
They're
We're
trying.
just trying to have some fun, man. Play some good baseball, honestly.
I'm actually looking forward to playing you guys, man, because I want to see what that's about. So, hopefully it's a great. Hopefully it's a great game. However it ends
Hell
up,
yeah.
it's a great game. You know.
That's what we want.
So we'll see what's up. I think we got. Did we miss anything? So we got HBA, we got Obrera, we got
HHL.
HHO. He just finished. He chimed in with the Friday Night League. Good job there. And I think
I'm
we're
a natural.
good. That's it. Hey, hold on. I do not want to be part of that shit. Trust me. Once you play that team, you're not gonna say that anymore.
Nah, hell no.
But I think that's it. If we got any last, Chiro, you got anything last
Some
words?
send-off words.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to my nephew Ivan Jordan Stone King. He's turning fucking 30 or 35. I'm 35. He's 25. He just turned 25 today.
I think I said a little kid's name, but okay.
Ivan Jordan Stone King.
It just sounds like a little kid, and then it's just not. He's
He's-
25.
He's 25. He's in the Air Force right
So
now.
he's
He
not an adult.
he bought me the shirt when it's for his air base that he's at, Travis Air Force Base up there in Sacramento.
Does that make you a poser?
No, I'm just representing his base.
Representing- okay.
Because
Does it make you a traitor?
Does it make me a traitor that I'm wearing
Navy.
Air Force instead of Navy?
Yeah.
Not really. No. Because
Yeah.
I'm only gonna wear it this one time, and then I'm gonna hang it up.
Damn, fool.
Yeah,
You're trying to get, I bet you got a
fucked up,
discount, huh? Like, hey, I'm military.
It's called military discount,
It
dude.
looks,
Durr.
it looks like a very comfortable shirt.
It is comfortable.
Is it
man.
dry fit?
Yeah.
It looks like yeah.
damn.
Do you want to touch?
I mean, if you're not gonna wear it again, I'll take it home.
But yeah, no, it's his birthday today, man. And my sister was texting me during the show. She's like, "You better shout out your fucking nephew for his birthday." I was okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got, man.
Cool.
All right.
And I'm gonna fly the drone Saturday.
Yeah, let's do it. Josh, you got anything?
It'll be daytime, so I won't crash into anything.
I don't know. Just shout out Jesse. Shout out Jesse James. Shout out all Hotshots, man, for just taking care of business. Like I said, always showing up throughout the season, through the championship, you know, and just winning, you know. I couldn't feel as more confidence coming down until after the championship. You know, I don't want to come, you know, talk too much and not even deliver. So.
But now you're held to a high standard.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. You know,
That's
like
good.
I said, we don't, we got a bunch of humble guys, bunch of, you know, classy guys. You know, they're not going to really run their mouth that much. They're going to play. And it's blessed to be surrounded by a lot of those guys, man. They're very talented.
I like that because like I think once you play in a league that doesn't happen a lot, it's rare when like people lose their shit.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the game. I'm still taking jabs at him. But you when you play in a league like that, you play different. You act different. If you play in a professional league, even though it's a men's adult league, if you play professionally, you're gonna act professional.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Very respectable group of gentlemen, man.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I don't like to talk much about them. I like to, you know.
Well, I think I know a guy that has a podcast for that type of shit.
Okay.
His name's Cody with a K.
Cody's corner, and I got nothing to Cody.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Jerk. Well, you got nothing, is that what you said?
I got nothing.
If you must be aggressive and loud, leave it all on the baseball field. Don't take it to the parking lot. Don't take it home. Don't take it to the streets.
No, you're right.
Yeah, keep it on the ball field.
Taking it back to the streets.
Keep it between the foul lines.
Oh, man.
I like it. Keep it
One thing
between the
I
foul
hate
lines.
is just a team that runs
Yeah,
their mouth.
foul pole to foul pole, man. That's what my coach always told me.
Man.
Foul pole to foul pole.
He go be mad in the dugout, take it out on the field. But once you leave that fucking field, man, it's over and done with.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it's a game,
Yeah.
right?
It's a sport.
Yeah, it's a game. But I mean, of course, we're all competitive.
Oh.
It's gonna eat at us a little bit. You still bring up the Redbirds game from 2 seasons ago.
Bro, it fucking hits me out, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't, beat his girlfriend over it. So.
God damn.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, that came out of nowhere.
That went from 0 to 100 really quick.
Keep it on the field.
I'll keep it on the field. Keep it between the foul poles.
Jesus Christ.
All right, bro. We're out then.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, we out.